Alright, now you can hear me. Cool. What's up? Hello, single viewer. What's going on? Today, we are actually programming. We're back. We are so fucking back. Alright, let me get into Archie's Discord. Give me a second. Let's see. Share your screen. Screen 1, and do not share system audio. Yeah. Cool. Alright. We're cooking. Alright, so today we are working on, I'm helping Voluptua add text boxes to the mining minigame, which I think I can do. I believe it will be simple enough to just handle. And, I mean, Voluptua did the majority of the fucking work, so it's the least I can do. Why can't I make... Oh. Because I was only making modern, so I need to... I wonder if that's a requirement. Oh, I did do this. So, excavation UI, and then fix UI should just work. No. What version of expansion is it? Maybe it's fine. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, hold on one second. My partner needs help with something. Alright, this needs a BRB screen. Hold on one second.
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Don't think it's my fault. Oh, my internet is kind of bad. Hello? Oh, PSF is AFK BRB. I see the screen.
All right. Hello.
Hello?
So yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're good.
My it's just such an absurd. Like I start streaming, right? Like I'm getting set up, and my partner runs in the room. We have a problem, and it wasn't even a problem. It was just she found chairs in the dumpster when she was taking out trash, and they were like perfectly good chairs. Like literally they were thrown away like an hour ago.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Can we take them?" And I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure. Just Lysol them down, I guess." And so I had to carry up some chairs we found in the dumpster. That's what I did today.
I have definitely done similar before.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm
not here to turn my nose up at free chair, okay?
Yeah, we were just walking. We just went for a walk in our neighborhood, and there's just an entire set of couches sitting on the corner. And normally, I would never trust couches that are sitting outside, especially for a long period of time. Yeah. But that neighbor was moving, and they had literally just put them out that day. And we knocked on their door. We're like, "How long have they been out there?" They're like, 30 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Like, okay, I'm getting
we are so back. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that was
really need couches, but like we took them
free couch.
Because,
yeah,
makes
sense.
We did end up using them, so
it was definitely worth leaving the stream for, and I didn't lose any viewers. I actually gained a viewer, so it worked out. I don't know who this Roxanne person is. Oh, wait, we've talked previously. Yes. Okay, hello.
They added snow tiles?
Snow tiles
wait,
to what?
To what?
Wait. I was watching the game compile and I saw snow tiles.
Oh, wait, the stream now? No, there's no snow tiles. There's no snow here.
Okay, that must have been my snow tiles then.
Yeah, no.
Did you work on that yourself, or is that Voluptuous?
It's Voluptuous. So today's stream is Voluptuous wants help adding field message boxes. So that's what I'm doing.
I never figured out how to actually add snow tiles, so I was just gonna take the sand tiles and just recolor them because I just can't be bothered to figure out how to add the snow tiles properly.
That is a perfectly valid solution.
It's definitely annoying.
Yeah.
For Emerald Slide and Fire Red Slide, all I did was change the palettes.
Yeah, I think if you're not going to use the sand tiles, the correct answer is literally what you just said. Like, just recolor them. No, Archie, I was going to build this, and then I cut it because I was like, this is a lot of scope for a single minigame. I'm not going to do it. And then Voluptuous, literally the next day was like, hey, I'm working on this. I was like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, they've been sharing their progress in the server for a while now.
So, yeah. Forever.
Because it is a certainly complicated UI.
Yeah, that's why I cut it. I was like, it's not worth it. And I asked Skelly to use theirs, and they never got back to me. So I was like, okay, if I can't get a good head start, I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah, I mean, there was Lunos said, I think it was Lunos that There was a floating around copy for binary hacking C injection, but
Yes.
if you wanted to use it, you had to include the CFRU README with your project, as well as what was stated in execution.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because what I was told is there is a CFRU C injection version floating around, but I had to get explicit permission from Skelly. If I had known that I can just do it with the README, shit, I would have just fucking done it.
I mean, I think it was both, but
it.
like that was the stipulation that they gave. Yeah, like you can look through. It was an expansion dev, I think. If you look it up, just type in whatever the name of the UI is, you'll probably find the conversation.
Shit, I would much rather just. I mean, it's too late now. Vlupture already built this, and it's pretty much done. But damn, I would have. I'll happily take that concession, dude. I mean, as it is, other people's names are gonna be plastered all over this thing. Like that.
What?
I don't give. I just want my game to exist.
The Kyogre cutscene that I made yesterday for no reason.
No.
I just put it in VC mute.
Okay, let's see.
These are stolen graphics from Ruby Sapphire Pinball.
Oh fuck yeah, I love Ruby Sapphire Pinball. Alright, we're gonna watch it on stream. Wow! We are so back, baby! Samaya's back! I'm excited.
I just love that Kyogre sprite. It just looks
It's
fantastic.
really good. Ruby Sapphire Pinball is an amazing, beautiful game, and more people should appreciate it. It's just without the... Oh fuck yeah. Are you using the corrected...
Very useful sound fonts.
Am I using
Say it
what?
again? What was that?
What?
Something about sound fonts?
Yeah, it has really good sound fonts. Like a lot of there was this one YouTuber, they make GBA remixes for a bunch of songs, and I think they always use the sound fonts from the pinball games. It sounds
yeah,
amazing.
they're fucking goated. It's a great game. Archie, are you using is this Pokemon the one from Emerald, or is it the fixed access ratio one?
It's the one from Emerald, but I made it 16 colors by just reducing it.
Got it.
What's the fixed aspect ratio one?
I don't notice it, but apparently this aspect ratio is not correct. Like
the
for the
one-
logo, like it's
So
slightly
there's literally
squished.
Nothing more correct. There's nothing more correct than the official logo in the game.
No, it
reject
doesn't.
that.
It doesn't match the actual art they use outside of the game.
Yeah,
is the
but that
problem.
doesn't mean it's not correct. It is correct.
No, okay. By that logic, like bugs don't exist. Like that is an insane argument.
Okay,
Like,
but
I-
there's a difference. No, that's not the same argument because
It's
bugs
exactly
are
the same.
unintentional. They did this on purpose.
No, they didn't. Come on, you and I both know Game Freak did not intentionally fuck up the aspect ratio. It was some unpaid intern who fucking resized it in Paint, slapped it in whatever they use for Tilemap Studio, and called it a day. You and I both know it. Come on, dude. We've seen enough Game Freak code to know there's no way that was intentional. Dude, what's that meme with the curve of like the idiot? No, it's like the idiot, the guy, and then the Jedi Master curve, and the idiot and the Jedi Master have the same opinion. You know what meme I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I know. I mean, you're talking.
Yeah. That's us thinking. That's. I think the decomp one is understanding Game Freak's code. These fuckers are idiots. Oh my god, everything has a purpose. These fuckers are idiots. All right, like. And I'm officially on the other end of that spectrum now. I will happily say, what the fuck are these people doing, dude? You did show me this, although you have made more progress, and it looks great. It's got the scrolling background now.
I have only. This is the only. The thing that I showed you was just Mudskip's mock-up. I hadn't inserted.
Oh, this
anything
is
into the game.
realsies now. Wow.
Yeah, this is for realsies. I just
Fuck
did this
yeah.
the past 2 hours.
What?
Nice. Cooking. I'll put up on
Although
screen
it's
for
not
the
hooked
world.
up to anything, so it's just a blank UI right now, which makes
That's
it,
still sick.
obviously not hard.
Yeah. I mean, the hooking it up is easy. It's literally just like a basic cursor and like callbacks. Like you did the hard part already.
Yeah, but I've never used hardware windows, and I have to use them to
To do the
grade
light up
out.
thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think you have to do that. Like that is an option, but there are two other options here.
What would I do? A cursor? What cursor is gonna look good with all the different sizes?
No, you make a cursor.
Yeah, but what cursor's gonna look good though? That's the point. Is we already thought about cursors, but I just don't think there would be any that would look good.
Oh, 1 pixel stroke cursor? Or 5 pixel rather? Like you could do an outline for a cursor. I think is perfectly valid.
An outline of the giant box.
Yeah.
I'm
They're
not
like
outlining the giant box. I'll rather learn hardware windows.
I guess, but even if you go the highlighting route, just cheat the way I did with Google Glass. Just change the tile map.
Change the tile map to one.
Yeah.
That's
way easier than whatever you're about to learn to do. Like
I did finally for the first time change tile maps at runtime. For this Kyogre water animation.
Yeah,
change the water's just 3 tile maps going back and forth.
Got it. Yeah. Okay, so you know the hard part already. Yeah, that's way easy. I mean, look, learning hardware with stuff is probably going to be good for your career as a decomp ROM hacker, but for this menu, you could be done tonight if you just switch the tile maps. Like, tonight, you could finish it.
I have to learn how, though, because if I'm going to make a like hour-and-a-half long UI programming lecture for the decoms, I need to know everything, and hardware windows.
I wholly disagree with that. you have proven that that's not true. Like, Emerald Slide exists.
Okay, but that's
and Pit of 100 Trials. You have 2 ROM hacks under your belt, and comparatively, I
mean, I released Emerald Slide, Fire Red Slide. There was that Pitch Black hack that I made.
You're not helping your own argument, Archie. Like, yeah, I fucking know.
Like hack, which was a meme and a half.
Yeah, what are we doing here? Like, you don't need to know anything. You know everything. My point is, you already know everything you know to finish this menu.
All 4 of those hacks. It's not about finishing the menu. It's about creating my UI tutorial.
I know. I'm saying you know enough to. You already have the biggest YouTube tutorial for decomps in the world, and there's plenty you don't know. You can still teach people without.
The point is that I want to make one really long, actually like properly edited with a fucking PowerPoint to go with it, UI programming tutorial. And I want to know all the things so that I can put them all in the one video.
I suppose. I'm not saying it's not worth doing. I am saying, do you need to know what it's saying? And also, yeah, the world would be fine if no one knew how to do this. Like, yeah, I don't get why Game Freak chose that method to begin with.
It's just...
You're insane.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, there's good... I don't know. I feel like teaching people that method when you know there's an easier method that does the same thing. Like, I just... look, I don't want you to struggle, okay? You're making life hard for yourself. That's all I want for you.
I'll consider it. First, I got aggressive text.
Look, like decomp rack, we have chosen one of the most difficult jobs on the planet. And so when I see people making their life harder, I want to tell them like, hey, you don't have to do that. You know, you deserve nice things, Archie.
Is decomp hacks that bad?
It's not.
I mean,
there are easier things to work on.
Okay.
That's not a compliment, dog. Come on, that's not fair.
Not. But if I had to write this in ASM, the thing that I did yesterday would have taken me 2 months.
I believe that.
I probably could have done it still. I believe in myself.
It's not can you do it. It's just like the hardware thing. Like, do I believe you could learn that and learn it well and learn it quickly? Yeah. My argument is like, why? That's all. That's all I'm saying. Why?
I literally know nothing about assembly, and I was still able to do some stuff just from sheer trial and error.
I mean that's
you
how.
Can definitely do some stuff.
Yeah.
You could do any mapping and scripting. Creating custom UIs though is a little bit harder.
Yeah. All right, let's play. My favorite game is why is this not in the tile map? I love this game so much, dude. It's my favorite. Alright, so I ported this over from the Berry Blender, which uses a field, like, just draw field message. And it just doesn't do anything. Like, the function runs, but nothing shows up on the screen. And it's not... I don't see it in the tile map, like, when I... Yeah, nothing shows up. That's supposed to happen there, and it doesn't. So why doesn't it show up? Like, even for a frame, I would expect it to show something.
So what are you trying to do?
Just use literally draw a field message window. Like,
Oh.
should be the easiest fucking thing in the world. So
You
I've
would
got
think
top.
that, but I have completely ignored drawing message boxes in any of my UIs because I never got it to work, and I'm just like, fuck this. I'm just doing custom text for everything.
Well, yeah, I mean that's where Voluptuo was, and that's why I'm here. It's like, okay, well, let me try. Also,
sure it's
Voluptuo's
not
doing
that
this whole UI without any windows, and I'm like blown away. Like, I added the very baby's first window.
Yeah. I think that... I don't know. I feel like usually the weird partial tile map stuff is usually done by copying windows. Since
Yeah,
it's like generated on the fly.
I also thought that. That's why I was even more blown away. But it turns out I don't know shit about fuck.
I just remembered what he had for the random generation before. I mean, I don't like it. It's not a, you know, there's you don't know things until you know them, and at that point, you know, there's nothing wrong about that.
Yeah.
But they didn't know what they didn't know that you could use modulus to, you know, get the, you know, nice random.
Oh, the max. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my God! What were they doing to generate it? Oh, I don't want. Oh no.
If statement.
No.
It was with
not even a while loop.
No, it was.
I'm in pain. I need a hug. Oh no.
I'm trying to find it, but I don't know if
don't find that. It's just gonna make me upset. It's just there's nothing I'm gonna see in that that's I'm gonna go, oh, I'm glad I saw this today.
Now they know, bro. So.
Yeah, that's the important part. Alright, how does this... Yeah, so I tried to copy it from the Berry Blender. I thought it would just fucking work. Spoiler, it doesn't fucking work, so I need to figure out why. And I had something printing to the screen at one point, and I didn't, like, make a commit when it happened, and now I'm regretting that decision. So yeah, that's where we're at. Okay, so I made this new function. And init Blender Windows does... No, I'm not clicking that, dude. That's violence.
It wasn't.
No, you can't make.
If you watch this tomorrow, I just it's all in jest.
We love you, Voluptuo, but I don't want to watch you in pain, so I'm not gonna click that. I'm a real ally.
Literally just, oh God, what's my response?
Oh no, I refuse. It can't hurt me if I don't look at it. All right, this is filling it with transparency. Then we're filling... One of these zeros is a fucking window. I should find out which parameter it is and use the constant, because I'm an adult, and we use constants in this house. Unlike Game Freak.
I'm mildly annoyed how they changed how the learn sets work. Now I gotta go back, find all my learn sets, and copy and paste them right back.
I hear you. But it's better now, I promise.
Yeah, it is better. It's just a mild inconvenience.
Yeah. Dude, I feel like that's just every update now. It's just like, fuck, they did a thing. Fuck, it's better, but God, I'm fucking mad. And I get it, but like, come on. It's better for everybody. Everybody wins here.
Yeah.
I think that's the fact that we got Python in the repo. I think is a huge win. Like I know Archie pushed for that real fucking hard at one point.
What's Python? No, not like what is Python. Like what part of the code is Python?
The entire learn set refactor uses Python to generate learn sets now.
Oh.
Because doing it in C, like Jasper just straight up said, I'm not fucking doing that, which is what Archie also said. Like
that is definitely what I said.
Yeah, like, you can have this in Python and it'll just work and it'll be good, or you cannot have it at all. And I think everyone was like, oh, maintaining Pori moves for this very specific thing seems silly, so I'm gonna not. Which I think was, like, the correct move on everybody's part. Like, I think it's good that we are very cautious about introducing dependencies, and I think this was a good time. Like, if you're gonna support 10 generations of learn sets...
I agree that we should be cautious of introducing dependencies. I do not agree that we ever should have been cautious of introducing fucking Python. It's 2024.
While I agree with your argument on its face, I think being more cautious than not is perfectly reasonable. But yes, I think Python should be on the list of, like, dog, just get fucking Python. I think the biggest argument, and I think you would be sympathetic to this argument, is just, like, figuring out Python 2 versus 3 2024 is still a nightmare. And it's no one's fault but Python's, and it just is going to make our lives harder to explain that to people, because our average user is a 12-year-old who does not know how to program.
I mean, you're probably right about that. However, our average user is using Debian or Ubuntu, and they already have it built in, and it's not going to affect them at all.
I don't know what Debian comes with. If it's 2 or 3. I literally don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's 3.
Okay, there's my point. The fact that you are not certain it's 3 encapsulates the entire argument, dude. Like, you would not be surprised if you checked and Debian was shipping with 2 point something. You wouldn't even bat an eyelash. You'd be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, it has both, so...
Okay, fine. Alright, fine.
And that is the least surprising thing. You're like, you wouldn't bat an eye if it said 2. I'm like, maybe, but I expect it to have both.
Fine. If it has both, then yeah, I guess I'm not surprised that it has both either. Look, I hear you. I'm glad we got to this point. I hope we continue to be this rigorous and strict about dependencies.
Yeah, I mean, like, if in the future Crater's like, again, for the fourth time, hey, let's port everything to Rust. It would be a little different. I mean, I'm not going to say that having it in Rust wouldn't be cool, because it would be cool, but it's unnecessary.
That's a separate repo. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not, yeah. Yes, but no. Please stop. Alright, why is...
that's going to work like the modern did.
No. I mean, and look how long that took, dude. Like, look how much fighting we had to do to get modern. Yeah, like one thing I want us to ship PoriScript so bad. I don't think we should introduce Go as a dependency, but I don't know how to square that circle. And like, I don't think we should be shipping all 3 binaries and doing some cursed shit at runtime to figure out what OS you're on. So like, I don't know how to fix this problem. And I hope the solution that we don't come to is, oh, we'll just require Go. Or require Go if this preproc is on, which also sounds cursed as shit.
Yeah, I guess before I never really understood your arguments about PoriScript, but right there with that explanation, I understand now. You should have just said it like that.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you didn't understand my argument as to why we shouldn't?
Yeah, I completely forgot that there were 2 different versions.
3!
3 different versions, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is not something that I should have forgotten, because it's obvious, but...
I mean, but you don't use the other 2 versions, why would you? It's fine.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason I know is because I've had this problem. At one point, my repo was in 2 different OSs. Like, I was on Mac and Linux, and I had to switch which binary I used. And it was a pain in the fucking ass. Like, I only know because I did it. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure something out. Or maybe we do ship the binaries and some cursed sub-module bullshit. I hope we don't do that either, but... Okay, come on, message box. Why? I'm about to just fucking... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stash this. Right now. I'm gonna... Here we go. Hold on. Excavation. Okay. Okay, cool. I have that uploaded. Here. Cool. Okay. And now, we're gonna nuke it. We're gonna start over. Get reset, hard hit. And what is this new file? Git status. Oh, it's a swap file. You can go. Okay. Let's start over. Alright. So there's no window at all. There's no nothing. I'm gonna use an existing window and it's gonna freak out and that's gonna be fine. That's what I want. Okay. So Blender, add text printer. I need both of these functions, I remember that. I'm just gonna throw them into the bottom here. And I'm gonna change the word Blender to mining, even though it's excavation. Why Velop shall use excavation, I'll never know, but that's not on me.
Because that's the name of what you're doing. You're excavating.
Well, yes,
Wait, are
but
you?
yes, but we are porting a thing from a game and it already has a name. And I just know why I'm sure there's a good reason. I just don't know it.
What's the name?
It's in all of the code is referred to as the excavation UI, but it's called like the Explorer Kit in Diamond and Pearl, and the game is like the community calls it the mining minigame. Like we already had 2 names, we didn't need a third.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, but whatever. This is like a non-fucking issue.
It's also
This is not a hill to die on.
You could just find them, replace, and not tell them, and NPR it.
You know, he might notice the merge conflicts though. Like, he's not stupid.
Well, will it have any merge conflicts? Is he working on it right now?
To my knowledge, he's working on other stuff while I work on this. What up, Rave? Oh, Rave left.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh, they were here temporarily.
Yeah, literally, like I saw the icon pop up and they left. Yeah, Wolf's not stupid. Like I think he'll notice the merge conflict.
I figured he was taking a break from it.
God, I mean, he will eventually be like, wait a fucking minute, I didn't write that shit. Which would be funny, to be clear.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you should do it anyway. Ship it.
now you've got me on Operation Fuck Around and Find Out.
What's the worst that happens?
Yeah, that's true. We'll see. What up, Rave?
What's going on?
It's a whole fucking party in here. And one person in the stream who hasn't said anything. Hello, stream viewer. I hope you are well. Yeah, I'm actually programming today. I'm not analyzing data.
Huh. I tried to copy paste everything, and the only thing that was wrong was Hydrapple for some reason.
As in, you like messed up how you called or defined Hydrapple's moves, or?
Oh, Hydrapple's learn set isn't even here.
Very cool.
Deleted it.
Nice. It's just Applin with Dragon Cheer, right? And Pickle Beam? Yeah, it's good enough.
Yeah, I'll just
fine.
go in the repo and just copy and paste the
Yeah.
that's there.
I have a whole command for that. To copy from vanilla expansion when I fuck up a merge. It's a good time. Okay, U32 I equals... I'm gonna do Windows 3. Oh no, he doesn't have any Windows! God, my man's a fucking crazy person.
Now my question is, do I make a second window for the time, or do I just use the same window I'm using for the map?
I would make another window, but like every string basically for me gets its own fucking window. Whether or not that's wrong or right is up to you.
I don't necessarily think it's wrong, but sometimes it's unnecessary, and if you're low on space, though, it might be better.
Yeah.
But that just depends on how your UI is,
right.
oriented.
Conversely, Riolu puts everything in one window.
Yeah, I cannot do that.
Yeah. My man is operating on a new frequency. Like I cannot do.
I will have multiple things in the same window, but they need to be like lined up in a way.
Yeah.
Like this, they're both the header. Like the time and the route name are both.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do logical groupings of some kind. No, my man is just like, fuck, it's text, it's going in the window.
Just a full screen window. I've
Yeah.
full screen windows.
Yeah, it's working for him. Like, who am I to talk shit?
one way I'm finding that it bites you to put more than one thing in one window is that like it can be a pain in the ass to clear stuff out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was just about to say that. Like, you have to clear out the entire screen just to change one thing.
Yeah, I had to refactor the start menu because of that exact problem. Because we were...
I believe that.
Yeah, we're drawing... Like, you've seen my start menu. There's a lot of fucking text. And, yeah, I added one more window and it gave up. It literally was like, alright, you're done adding shit to me. Like, we're not doing this anymore. It's a good time. Alright. So we're adding a new window. And we're gonna call... It should be on BG0. And that's... Okay, this is all directionally correct. And if I say win message, okay.
So are you porting Voluptua's thing?
I'm working on Voluptua's thing. Voluptua asked for help adding field messages, so I am. Hi, Red Bites. What's up? Yeah. I don't know what Voluptua made.
Updates in a while, so.
Oh. I mean, Archie might be right. They're taking a break. I don't know why Voluptua asked me specifically. Like, I don't know what made them think I knew how to do this, but I was happy to help because I'm going to use this. I was like, sure, I'll try.
It's probably the extensive amount of UIs that are in your hack.
He was like, oh yeah, ESF can do that. He's done all the other ones. I don't know how to fucking do this, dog. We're making it up as we go. I mean, namely for the same reason as you, Archie. I just said, fuck it, I'm doing my own windows. But I think that is the wrong solution for this particular problem.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. How many backgrounds is he using?
2. 2, so I should be able to just use BG0 without issue.
You should also be able to just, like, slam a tile map of an empty window.
Yeah, but here we are. Not doing that. But, yeah, it's fine. Like, it's less work for me to figure this one thing out than me having to write the whole thing, which is what I was originally going to do, so it's fine.
Do you know if there's any negative consequences to increasing the decompression buffer by 7,000 bytes?
What the fuck are you doing, dog? Like, to answer your question, no. But what are you doing?
Do you have any idea how much how much of the EEW RAM is available to begin with in Vanilla Emerald?
If you compile, it tells you.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have it pulled up right now.
256 kilobytes left over?
I don't like
No,
where this is
that's
going.
No.
It's in kilobytes or why is it in kilobytes?
256 because it's the GBA.
Because this console is older than the concept of
Quick
megabytes.
math.
Like,
There's only 256.
yeah.
Why would
Back
it be
in
a
my day,
megabyte?
we don't have yeah. Back in my day, we didn't have megabytes. Greedy fucking kids.
Wait, so there are
Wait,
7?
there were megabytes back then.
There's like
Not on the
buy,
fucking GBA.
16 megabytes for like $20.
256, and these are 1,024 kilobytes, right?
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
for, oh, I did the math wrong. I didn't do the 1024s.
Minus 2, 5.
It's fine.
Or minus
I won't tell anybody.
4, 9, 7.
Oh, I'm using the wrong fucking window. Oh, I'm a goddamn goober.
Apparently there are 12,000 bytes of VRAM, so me adding 7,000 to the decompression buffer is probably okay. And to answer your question, this Kyogre is one sprite. Well, it's technically 2 sprites mirrored because it's mirrored, but it's one sprite sheet. And it is 64 by 64, and it has 11 frames, and that is 7,000 bytes, and to decompress it all at one time to create the sprite at one time, you just have to increase the decompression buffer. That's all you have to do. No big deal. So like the game can handle a 64 by 64 sprite with 11 frames perfectly fine. It just can't decompress it. So there's no need to decompress it, or I can just increase the decompression buffer.
Right.
Now the real solution is just to split it into 4 sprites. Just
That was
the
my
animation.
next question. What are you doing?
And I was gonna do it. It's just at the time I already had it all there in one sprite, and I'm like, wait. Once I figured out what was wrong, I'm like, let me just increase his number right now and finish the rest of the UI.
Fine.
So ideally, when I go back, I will fix it. But if I'm not using that RAM for anything at the end of the day, what's a 7,000 bytes of, what's 7,000, you know?
I mean, you say that now, but Samaya is a big game. Like, I feel like you're gonna regret this in a week and a half. Like,
yeah, but then all I have to do is switch it into 2 sprites, and then change it back down to 0x 4000.
fine.
Plus, a week and a half, I'm not gonna be working on Samaya at all in the next week and a half.
Oh, even better. Future Archie's gonna go, what the fuck did I do here? Oh, wow, that sounds great, buddy. Oh,
Yeah, but
you
Future
really
Archie
convinced me this
will-
is a good idea.
will be more interested in fixing it than I am right now because I'm done. It's working. I don't want to touch it anymore.
Fuck
I
that
already
guy,
got
dude.
I got all the dopamine I could out of this
Fuck
Kyogre.
Future Archie, I got mine, is what I'm hearing.
Instead I will create a second Kyogre scene because I don't just need Kyogre leaping through the water. I also need the battle scene where you fight Kyogre, which there's a bunch of sprites from Ruby Sapphire Pinball where Kyogre's like making waves. And I'm
Dude,
gonna
no,
use
the
that.
Origin Pulse from 2004, like, yeah, please. Oh, what a great animation that one is, all by itself. That, they really fucking cooked.
They did.
Where's
Again,
my
in
third
opinion,
one?
It
Cowards.
was canceled, and
I
that is
know.
I wish I didn't. I wish I didn't even learn it. I wish.
Yeah, no,
that
same. That was a
no one had
heartbreaking
told me.
day. Yeah,
No
I
one
didn't need to
told
know.
I didn't need to know. It's
Yeah.
literally the only Pokemon game I consider good. Period.
The canceled one?
No. Ruby
Oh,
Sapphire.
I was like, even for Archie, that's an insane take.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I had to clarify.
Yeah, well, the game started getting bad at Gen 4.
And
think-
then
I
started
don't think
getting
that's a hot
Gen
take.
3.
I
Really?
think
No, that's not a hot take. Gen
That's
4
not a
was
hot take.
really bad. It
Gen
was
4
bad.
and then Gen 5, I had no more emotional connection to the Pokemon themselves, and that was the only thing holding me on, period.
Fair. I think I told you this the other day, you picked the worst series of games in that time period to play. Like, if I wanted to get someone to dislike the franchise, I would do what you did. Like,
Yeah, just give them a copy of Diamond and Pearl. They will never want to play Pokemon ever again.
no, Archie did some fuck shit where, like, he played, was it, like, tell me if I'm wrong, Archie, like, you played Diamond and Pearl, then you skipped Heart Gold, Soul Silver, then you played,
Soul Silver and
Oh, was it?
Platinum.
okay,
It was-
yeah,
I
no,
played
you,
Black,
yeah,
and
you
then I-
played Black, skipped B2, and then played X and Y and quit, like, of course you did! Yeah!
I was really tired of Pokemon when I heard that they were releasing Black and White 2. I'm like, why would I buy this?
Okay,
What,
now
like-
I was annoyed at the same time, and I'm here to tell you I was wrong. All right, like,
Yeah, I mean, I can understand the fact that I might have been wrong, although I'm still not certain I was wrong. I can understand that Black 2 White 2 is probably a good game if Black and White didn't exist, but I think there's some of that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom effect there, where like if Tears of the Kingdom was the only game, it would be my favorite Zelda game hands down. But
no, I think that's correct, but it doesn't make the second one bad. It just means it is building off the first one. I think that's okay.
but it's okay. It's just that like,
And I think it's different because, like,
there are some points taken off for using the entire region. I know they probably added new maps or whatever, but
I think it's
there are
fair to
points-
take points off.
It's completely different. Like it's different. Like it's very different.
I think it's more different than the Breath of the Wild comparison. I agree with that. I will say it's fine to take points off, and with those points off, it is still IMO Game Freak's best work.
yeah, I mean, I could theoretically see myself saying the same thing about Tears of the Kingdom.
That's not their best.
Yeah, actually, I think it's true for Tears. I think Tears of the Kingdom, it is true for that literally in the same way. Like, that game is insane.
If I wish, like, although, as I say it, like, the experience of the first time playing Breath of the Wild was next to none, even to anything Tears of the Kingdom gave me. But I wish I could forget everything about Breath of the Wild and I just play Tears of the Kingdom for the first time, because that would have been like tenfold.
So I think the big difference though is that like Breath of the Wild was like one of the greatest games of all time on its own merit, and that is not true for Black and White. Like Black and White are better than they were given credit for at the time, but they are not bangers. And Black and White 2 comes in and is like, oh, we can make a banger of this region actually, and then they just do it. And I think that's why the comparison is a little unfair. You're like, they already had a goated game, they just put a layer of paint on top of the goated game. That's not what happened here. They said like, oh, we kind of flubbed here. Let me show you my real power. Like,
11 and a half.
But one day, Archie, worth playing.
Yeah, I told someone that I'd play their ROM hack of the game when it came out. I forget who.
Just play the Drano hack.
But isn't that like challenge hacky?
No. Drano hacks are like the gold standard, I think, for ROM hack difficulty IMO. Like they are not challenge hacks. They are just like you have to use your brain hacks.
I wouldn't say they're the gold standard because it's very iffy. Like, let's be real, Jim Lee just throw 6 Pokemon at you, and you just one-shot all of them.
I mean,
yeah,
it's not a problem.
Yeah, I think that's okay. Like,
that is what I would say the gold standard of not being a difficulty hack. If it's not a difficulty hack, then yeah. If it's supposed to be a challenge, then obviously that's bad. But I do not want to play a challenge.
No, it is not. It is. They are engaging you. Okay, actually, the example I always give people is Bugsy's Metapod always opens with Rain Dance. Period. Like that.
Those words are absolutely meaningless to me. I'm sorry.
Okay, you know who Bugsy is?
No.
What? You played Soul Silver?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I remember all of the shit.
Okay,
about it. I played Soul Silver multiple times too, and I played Silver.
Okay, the second gym leader should not be a foreign concept to you.
Honestly, I don't know what the third gym leader is, or the fourth gym leader, or the fifth gym leader, or the sixth. The last time I played Soul Silver was like a year after it came out. I played it like 3 times, and then I have not played it since. When did Soul Silver come out? Like 2011, 9? I don't fucking know. It was a long time ago.
Fine. The bug gym leader in that game. Okay, you know that bug is weak to fire, right?
Do they have like a bowl cut?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do they wear green, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know who you're about now.
I know you know who Bugsy is. Like that. Like this. There's no universe you're convincing me you don't recognize this guy. Like, come on, dude.
Bugsy. Wait, are you showing me?
Yeah.
Where to go? Oh, yeah. No, actually, that's not at all who I was thinking of.
Oh my fucking God.
You think of Gardenia?
Maybe. That would be wild as shit.
It's very possible. Gardenia.
Oh my God! All right, we're focusing here.
Thinking of Gardenia, or
yeah,
Erica?
I was thinking of Gardenia, 100%.
Okay. The second gym leader that is weak to fire, fine. I'm not gonna fight Archie on this. Whatever. The point here I'm making is that I think what Drano does well is like it's not a challenge hack, but you have to use your brain. And so, for example, this gym leader who uses bug types opens with Rain Dance, which means that fire attacks do half damage.
Oh,
that's not a challenge hack, but it's that kind of difficulty. Like, oh, I cannot just spam flamethrower. Got it.
Now you can spam rock throw.
Sure, yeah, but I think that is a legitimate like game. Like, I think it is because you're not given a rock type the way you are given a fire type.
Can't you just go in the cave and catch a Geodude?
You have to catch a Geodude, right? But I'm just saying the game does not allow you to just plow through mash A with your starter, and that's why I say it's not a challenge hack, but it's not easy like the main series game. It is a literal one step above, which I think should be the gold standard. I think there are too many fucking difficulty hacks.
I would say it's multiple steps above. But like,
sure,
you're not,
these are tiny steps.
Like, Yeah, they're like you're starting off extremely low though. Like,
Yeah,
extremely,
that's
extremely low.
also fair. Game Freak is like, hey, if you're thinking, then we failed. And I'm just saying, like, thinking is fine.
Pressing A is also fine.
But yeah, all this to say, if you're gonna play Black 2, which I think you should, they are good. You should play Durano's Hack because it's good.
Also, you can actually catch all the Pokemon if you're into that.
I know Archie's not into that. That's why I didn't say that.
Does that mean that all of the routes are full of like all of the good Pokemon?
Yes.
Yeah.
At least,
there's
but we're talking. There's no black and white expansion, so we're at least talking Gen 1 to 5.
It's just it's just 649, so it's not that bad.
Okay.
I think it's actually the limit. Like I think anything is like 649 is, and the region's also fucking huge, so it's not awful.
But if they add new areas too,
You know, like
Yeah.
I like part of me would want to have just the black and white specific Pokemon because that's kind of the point of the region. Is like you're thrown out there with all of these, or did Black and White 2 already add a bunch of the old Pokemon?
No, Black and White did that, as you might remember, and I don't think it went over that. It didn't go well with the fans. I don't think they executed it very well. So Black and White 2 expand the Pokedex, and I actually think it's a better Pokedex as a result.
They added 150. Okay, we're gonna do the original 150 again, and everyone noticed they were not subtle about it.
Yeah, they weren't. I think it's one of their only major design missteps on the creature side. Is like trying to reboot all of Gen 1 was silly. You had a perfectly good.
I think that's probably part of the reason why like Gen 5 really cemented in. I do not like the Pokemon anymore.
Yeah, I think that's I think some of them are pretty good, but I think that's a reasonable take to have, and I think
mean, there are a couple that I really like still. I don't know. I really like Mienfoo.
Yeah, Mienfoo's great. Fucking Chandelure, like I'll die here. Chandelure's fucking sick as shit. I'll get into a fight over Chandelure.
Yeah, I mean, I never like it's like I'm not a huge fan of the like human object Pokemon, but with a ghost Pokemon, it's completely different.
Yeah,
and,
I 100% agree with you. Like I think Voltorb is dumb and Chandelure is goated.
It's not an ice cream cone, so
I'm also a Vanillite defender, but
yeah, I'm aware. So I just
really like vanilla. It's actually fun to use in battle.
Yeah,
I would never use them in battle, and I never have, so I wouldn't know.
Like
I mean, they're not good.
I just saw them
in Gen
Pokemon,
8
I'm just
OU,
like,
and it was
get
actually
away from me.
decent.
I don't want to see you anymore.
It's fine. I'm not gonna convince you that Vanillite is sick. I'm trying to convince you that Black and White 2 are worth playing. That's all. That's where I'm starting at. Okay, like anything past that is a cool win.
Also, for some reason, they made the levels for evolutions really high in Gen 5. I don't know why they did that. It's weird.
No, it only works because Gen 5 is the only games with the weird EXP curve where it's not that bad. But the fact that they reverted that change because it was bad, but then didn't fix the levels to match. And so now I'm stuck with a level 65 Zoelius for no good reason.
Or a level, what was it? Level, 50 for Breviary?
Yeah, it's absurd that they haven't like retconned those evolution levels to match the current existing formula.
I didn't like either of the dragon Pokemon from the gen.
Hydreigon and what's the other one?
Haxorus.
Yeah, they're both fine.
I used Haxorus my first time playing through it, and I liked it at first, but after time, I don't like it anymore.
It's fine.
I honestly never use it. I just think it's not fast enough and it's too frail.
Yeah, its problem is that it's just worse than every dragon before and after it. So like, why?
That never even factors into my equation. Like,
fair enough.
It's a good Pokemon. I have no idea. I have no understanding of comparing it to the other Pokemon. Like that wouldn't have even crossed my mind. I just don't like it because it looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Which
it does look like Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, I think a lot of Pokemon in that gen look like Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah.
I don't think Haxorus is bad. Like I just don't like using it compared to other dragon types.
Yeah.
Like it's a monster. It's just not my thing.
I think that a Hydra Pokemon could have been really fucking cool, but I don't think that it came out cool.
Do you think we got there with Hydrapple? Actually, now I'm curious. Actually, do you even know what Hydrapple is? That's actually question number 1.
Well, I know what Flapple is.
Okay, we need to show him an image of Hydrapple.
I got it. I think Hydrapple's cool. There's nothing anyone can say to convince me.
I remember liking the Applin and the big fat dragon.
All right, well, my man has a new evolution. This picture is terrible. Holy shit.
To say, I think this is going to be... If you can show me the artwork and not the in-game model...
No, the artwork doesn't do it justice because it's only got one head. Like...
But there's no artwork with multiple heads? Because
no!
I hate...
Why isn't there...
Every single 3D model looks.
That's because they're bad, Archie. That's because you're right. That's it.
but
just like look up some...
I do like this concept a lot.
Yeah, it's really good. I think it's like one of the best designs in Gen 9 straight up. I think it's inspired. And yeah, I really do think someone over at Game Freak was like, all right, we kind of shit the bed on fucking Hydreigon. Can we try again, please?
Yeah, no, that's
I thought
pretty
they
cool.
did pretty well with Hydra. Not.
I feel like if you're gonna do it's got to be more menacing.
Yeah, and it's muted. There's like it's like almost minimalistic in a way, whereas so many other Gen 5 mons are over designed.
Yeah.
Legendaries are the most over designed legendaries in the entire series. I still like Reshiram. Like, don't get me wrong. It's just it's a Yu-Gi-Oh ass Pokemon.
All right, like this thumbnail goes hard as fuck, dude. You can't tell me that thumbnail doesn't go hard as shit. Come on.
Oh, that that's cool.
Yeah, that's hard as fuck.
Their eyes are goofy.
Yeah, that's the best part. Their animations are goofy as shit.
They messed up Zekrom really badly. I don't know what they did to it. I think they like made it less black for some reason when they made it 3D.
Yes. No, it is like a grayish thing now.
Every Pokemon they get
there's a ton.
And
like it should be like pure black.
Yes.
Like that's just how it should be.
Just all of the colors for the models are bad.
I think they fixed it in Scarlet and Violet. I think
it is better in Scarlet and Violet, but better is like not a compliment.
I mean, at least they got the black right. It's not all the way correct, but they're getting there.
When are we gonna go? We gotta return back to that's the one thing I think Archie and I will agree on. Like, God, we gotta go back to 2D, Dan. Like, this is a fucking mistake.
Absolutely.
No,
like,
3D is good. It's just the models that they chose to use and the colors that they use are bad.
No, I think across the board, like, it is clear. I don't know. Okay, to me, it is clear. Game Freak was not ready for the transition to 3D in the time that they had to do it. And now we are stuck with what we're stuck with. And, like, we will continue to get iterative improvements over the next decade or whatever. But, like, I don't know. Black and White, we had it made, dude. Those games are gorgeous. Like,
Because, like, Capcom proved you can make these 3D models work and make them look really good. It's just
no, you can. It's my Ken Game Freak. And the answer is no.
It's just like Capcom handle all the models. They seem to do an amazing job with them.
Yeah, I think it's possible. And I think it makes me mad because I do think Black and White, like Black and White 2 are like, they really, really finally got down like super expressive sprites and like a really nice 2.5D art style. And for it to all just like vanish in a single generation is, to me, heartbraking.
Yeah, I was crazy. Capcom, what did they do to Tyranitar? It looks so smooth.
Yeah!
There is the problem with 3D models is that the Pokemon were not designed with 3D models in mind. No matter what they do, they are going to look bad or uncanny in some way.
I disagree with that. Because we've had good 3D models. That's the worst part, is we had good 3D models. Like, it happened. Stadium.
Pokemon Battle Revolution.
Yeah, no. Stadium looks good, and Snap looked good for their time. Full stop.
Okay, but for their time, we're talking about...
And new Pokemon Snap looks great.
That's just because it's hard to look uncanny when you know they are N64 poly models. And you just give it too many allowances. Unless we're going back to a retro 3D style, it's going to look realistic enough where the uncanniness and the unnatural textures or the lack of textures are just going to just not play well. They're either going to be matte, going to be dull, like faded colors, or they're going to look really bright and ugly, or they're going to have weird textures that are going to look like shit, or they're going to look like Detective Pikachu.
I feel like those problems can be fixed by like.
Yeah,
having a-
I think I disagree with your premise in that, like, I think you can have, like, I've seen good 3 models made by fans. Like, they exist. It is possible to do. They
Maybe
are
for
not
some
doing it.
Pokemon.
Say it
Maybe
again?
for some Pokemon. Maybe for
Sure.
some.
No, for all of them, for all of them, you can
No.
definitely.
I agree that they were not designed for 3D, and some of them are gonna look fucking weird because they were designed for sprites. I agree with that argument. I'm just saying, I think saying it is not possible to make good-looking ones is like, we've seen evidence that that is not true.
You can also like give some Pokemon some redesigns. I think didn't Ghastly get like a mild redesign in Legends Arceus, so it's like his gas actually looks like.
Is that a redesign, or did they just fix the fucking model? Like, I don't know, Doc.
They changed
Yeah.
it from gas to like just some weird aura thing.
Yeah.
And I think it looks better.
Yeah, I think there are things you can do, and again, when you are the world's biggest media franchise, there are things I expect of you to do. and I also think, Archie, like, saying it's not possible is giving them a pass. Like, oh, of course they did a bad job, it's not possible. It's like, no. It's you have literally more money than God. Make it happen.
No, I just want them to not do it. I don't want to give them a pass.
But that's not gonna
I want them
happen.
to stop.
I need you to come back to reality. That's never gonna happen. I want it too. I want Octopath Traveler Pokemon Edition, alright? Do you know how much easier my life would be if Pokemon went back to sprites? You know how many sprites I could just rip? Come on.
It
with
would make it nice.
Yeah, like, you have to convince me. I'm just saying it's never happening. Alright, we got a thing on a tile map. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We are cooking. I don't know what the fuck's going on over here, but we're doing it.
Mudskip, you have to use VC mute. I can't. It pops up, it blocks the stream because my stream is popped out. I'm not looking at it. I'm sorry.
Alright, Mudskip, I will say
Oh,
Archie's a hater. I'm fine if you use this chat, alright? Like,
It's not that you can't use it, it's just I'm not gonna see it if you put it there because it blocks the entire stream. Like, it takes up half my stream window.
It
It's
is not
fault.
great.
It's not your fault.
Yeah,
It's
I
Discord's
agree.
fault.
Okay.
Yeah, just blame Discord.
yeah. I'm also down to blame Discord.
Something we can all agree on.
Yeah.
You know, we're here arguing about Game Freak, but as long as we can all get on the side of, like, what the fuck is Discord doing, then, you know, there will be world peace.
You make it sound like any of us are on the side of Game Freak.
Yeah, this is what we see, and it's like, what are we doing here? All right, what is wrong with this nonsense?
Also, I just learned that like there are 2 teams making the Pokemon games instead of just like one.
What do you? Yeah, there's
Apparently-
always this.
And apparently the B team is the one doing all the cooking.
The light mode, oh man, I'll get roasted.
It is not light mode, but I will take any roasting. I have a very good reason that I have to use light mode, unfortunately. That is not worth explaining on stream. But it's not light mode. Yeah, I know. Look, I'll take the roasting. Yeah, B team works on the experimental stuff like Let's Go Pikachu EV, Legends Arceus, and then A team works on like the core series games and their DLC. I wouldn't say. Yeah, I think sure B team is cooking. I think that's reasonable. It could also be like they're the more experimental games. They get to cook, right? Like.
My UI just went from working to
Actually,
a black screen,
let me see if I can find the image. I know I posted
Too
it
fucking real.
here.
and all I did was try to print text.
I mean, same. Look at us. Alright, what is happening here? I am adding field boxes to Voluptuous Mining UI. Field text boxes. Archie is making future Archie's life harder. I don't know what everybody else is doing.
I'm making some very, very goofy decisions.
Hell yeah. Oh my god. That. No. Oh no.
It is one of the UIs of all time.
that's a interface.
It looks beautiful.
Ooh wee. Godspeed there, soldier.
Oh,
Can't wait till I have to do mine. I'm not looking forward to it at all.
Rave, don't do the contest moves. Just skip it. I don't
Oh,
need
I
that.
gotta work on the Pokédex.
I'm making it for Poke Emerald. I gotta really make it for Poke Emerald.
Yeah, but if you do it last, then I can pull your branch before you're done. It's okay. You don't have to.
I imagine if you got normal moves done, then contests come for free, right? Or like it's just sprites.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll take that as a no. See, I don't know anything.
No,
Like
the summary screen's just got like a really fuck shit set up. I don't.
oh, I trust me. I know. I that's why I didn't do mine yet.
Game Freak UI is fucked in the head. Every single one.
Yeah. The PC menu is actually pretty good. The
That's
item menu,
actually the one that I have never looked at.
it's what the quest menu is built off of, and it's actually like relatively same.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
The
the
PC
quest menu is the item PC menu. Yes.
Well, the item PC, is that a different thing?
That like when you go to like withdraw items and shit in Fire Leaf Green, it has a separate UI, And-
I
and the
have
quest
only
log
tried,
is
like,
that.
Maybe 4 times in my entire life.
Yeah, no one
I-
has. It's crazy that Game Freak's best UI is the one you've never seen. But yeah, it just makes sense.
No, that makes a lot. I thought you were saying it was based off of like the actual PC, and I'm like, why would it be based off of that?
Hey, why did you take the completely opposite thing and do that out of curiosity?
Yeah, that made no sense. But there's a reason because
I'm only
like,
slightly brain damaged. I'm not completely brain damaged.
Yeah, I mean, hey, after reading enough Game Freak code, we all get there.
Yeah. It's not a if, it's a when.
And spacing 0 letter spacing. Why is it crashing? I don't understand.
Very cool.
Like, I understand not working, but why is it I'm literally just printing. This is the text. This is the code for printing format save game time from mainmenu.c, and all I did was copy and paste it.
Are you passing like a string variable that's not being buffered? Whenever I'm printing text and it crashes, it's always because I did that shit.
It doesn't need to be buffered. It's a wait.
Ah.
Yeah. No, it's I've got a string array. It's got fucking 32 bytes already, like, defined on the stack.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm just it's just passing in convert into decimal string for the first numbers, convert in increment the pointer, convert into decimal string
Okay. Okay.
for the
I mean-
for the rest of the numbers.
Okay, what happens if you just print a normal fucking string and not one you constructed on the stack? Does it still crash?
Well, I already have normal strings printing.
Question stands. Like, if you replace that very one with a normie string, because then you know it's your construction.
It's not my construction. It's fucking Game Freak's. I
Sure.
literally just copied it.
I think I've done that once, and only out of sheer necessity. I always just copy into, like, G string 1 or whatever. And just append. Alright, why are you crashing?
It works.
Oh, it works with normal text?
Are you talking? Oh, wait a second.
Well,
I
I did it. I
used
helped.
the wrong button. This is the problem of copying Game Freak code. So I copied the first bit of code, which is from my other start menu, or
Yeah.
from my start menu, which just pulls the map header, which is copied from Game Freak's code, wherever they write the map header. I don't remember where, somewhere. So it's copied from Game Freak into mine code into my other code, and
Oh,
then
boy.
and then for the time, it's copied from the Game Freak code, and and it worked.
Okay.
They both used just str as the string pointer. So I changed str2 to be the string. Like one of them is str was a const u8 pointer to str. But then the one that I'm pulling in, like I said, it was 20 or 32 bytes on the stack as an actual array.
Right.
And I used str in the print function instead of str2.
Right.
So I probably should have just fucking named them. But I was gonna name them after it was working because I was just copying shit.
Famous last words. I'll just get it after it's working. Man, if I had a nickel.
We could test the hypothesis by seeing that I did not, in fact, name it when I copied it from my previous So I didn't do it last time. So I wonder if I'll do it this time.
Could wipe out student debt with, I'll just rename it.
Get string, right align, x offset, string pointer. Okay, so how big is this now? 1, 2, 3 times 2 is 6 times 8.
Hey, remember like 2 seconds ago when you're like, my UI was working and now it's just a black screen.
Yeah. So
Guess who else that just happened to?
Yeehaw!
oh yeah.
It was happening to me when Archie said it too, but I fixed mine, so now I can't be part of the club.
And I fixed mine too. So
Yeah, get out of here, PS.
you're the only.
I'll shut up. I'll sit down.
Were you printing text?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Are you
No,
printing
I
text,
was actually
and
making
are you
a
making your own arrays like an adult?
Hold up, yeah,
Like
okay.
that. Oh, what kind of slander is this?
Oh, my next point is don't. Just God gave you 3 perfectly good buffers. Just use them.
I loaded an entire fucking tile map into the, off the end of an array. So
Sounds
it
cool.
makes sense why that wouldn't work.
Yeah, that sounds like a thing that wouldn't work.
Yep. Turns out that happens when you do that.
I do love the, oh, I'm an idiot. Cool. Those are always my favorite.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
It'd be like that often.
Many times. Alright. I don't think... Oh! Okay, it's putting a window to a tile map, and I never initiated the window, so of course it's gonna act up. I can just... initiate the window now, right? Init windows. Yeah, okay. This'll just work. Totally. Okay.
As long as you're doing it first and only doing it once, then yeah. Just don't put it in a task that's running every frame.
Game Freak usually does. They put it at the top of their giant initialize function thingy.
No, okay, well, don't put it in the part of the task that is running every frame.
Oh, yeah.
Putting it in a task that has a switch case control.
A task
flow.
state machine.
Yeah, that's different.
Fine. You are correct. Alright, init, not Blurry Blender, mining windows. Okay. Init windows, that's a global thingy. I can get rid of that. Okay, Mudskip, I need to get involved here. You're not listening to Wizards Doing Magic, you're listening to Cavemen Go Unga Bunga, alright? And they just sound the same, but they're...
Yeah, like
Like-
literally just scroll up 2
I
messages
got-
in the chat. Like,
Yeah, like, dog.
We
You like
have
that?
the header.
Like, oh, my chat
Yeah,
can't
or
see
like-
this shit.
we're throwing shit at the wall and just seeing what the fuck sticks.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. For those of you watching the stream, like, this is what we're talking about here. Like, we are not there's nothing about this is wizardry. Gandalf would scoff if he saw this.
My finest work.
It's looking great, buddy. You're doing great. You're doing the Lord's work. Watching you do that gives me hope, but like, oh, my summary screen is also going to be awful. Cool.
Yeah, it is definitely a UI that I would probably do from scratch if I had to do it.
Yeah,
I
same.
don't think that I'm wondering. I kind of want to do a a Gen 5 party menu.
One
because I
exists.
just hate, but not for a decomp.
Yeah. No. I swear to God, it does.
Really? Are you sure?
I could be. Here, let's look. Let's look together. Ready? Tutorials. I could have sworn.
There's a Gen 4 one. There's Hard Gold, Soul Silver.
Hold on.
That's definitely the Hard Gold, Soul Silver ones.
You sure? All right. These? Okay. All right. I swear.
The
I know there's
Gen
a binary one. For sure.
There is a binary one, yes.
Yeah.
And the Lunos is the one who actually posted it, but they
Yeah.
weren't his. But on Poke Community.
Yeah.
But it just looks so much better. The Heart Gold Soul Silver one is just a polished version of the Gen 3 one, and the Gen 3 one I think is one of the ugliest UIs that's ever been created. I just hate it. I really hate it.
There.
But the Gen 5 one looks clean.
Yes, the Gen 5 one looks good. I'm telling you, Game Freak is the height of their power in Gen 5. They really hit their stride. They were like adults.
And then they threw it all away.
Yeah, we should just let them cook. So sad. This is not me being a Luddite. I'm all about progress and moving forward, but Jesus, we had such a good thing. We had it so good. We were so back.
Briefly.
That's fine. But we get this cool princess Pokemon, so it's not all bad, right?
No idea what that is.
It's Dancy. It's the mythical from Gen 6. One of the mythicals from Gen 6. And it gets like a it gets like a Sailor Moon-esque Mega Evolution.
But you're
Which
using the word mythical, so I'm completely disregarding everything you say. Those aren't a thing.
I mean, that's what Game Freak wants you to do, so that's fine. Like,
Is that
if they wanted you to acknowledge that Pokemon, they would make it so you could. Like, I'm not here to tell you you're wrong for that take.
Window. What should I call this window?
Alright, this is a responsible way to initialize the window is in the print message function itself. Nothing can go. Oh my god. What is going on there? We are cooking.
How much is the EXP?
Tiles. No.
Times 2.
Alright. There's something happening.
I wish they put how much more EXP Pokemon get if they're under the level cap. Wish they gave me like a percentage or something.
Wait. I don't understand.
So they
Please-
added
please
level
elaborate.
caps,
Yes.
and there's a setting where if the Pokemon is under the level cap, they gain more EXP.
I see, but
I'm
you
just
want to know by how
wondering, why
much.
didn't they just? Yeah, they could just put like it's 10% more or 20% more.
I imagine the answer is Alex wrote a scaling formula, but the cheating answer is feed it into 3 LLMs, and if 2 of them answer the same one, then it's probably that.
Well, they actually-
Alternatively,
they
you could just read the
actually
code
did
and
scaling formula.
say it again.
You actually did put in a scaling formula.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like depending on how far they are behind the level cap. I'm sure it's not something you can easily put into that dumb comment to the right of enable level caps, unfortunately. But you should PR a comment that describes how it works. That's how open source software works.
Or just figure it out and then forget all about the fact that you ever didn't know how it worked.
Don't fucking listen to Archie. Thanks for the follow, Bootleg Billy. Hope to see you in the future.
I thought you just called me Bootleg Billy.
No, I remember I am streaming.
Like, that's not the worst thing I've ever been called.
I don't even want to know how to begin to engage with that statement.
I mean, I can't say those things on stream. So.
The worst part, Archie, is I already know that. Like, you said that, and I heard all the things.
I've been called a lot of things. Some of them couldn't be more confusing. And some of them, I mean, they were awful, but I guess they made sense.
But I understand.
Yeah,
Let's compile. Alright, that's my favorite game, Base Bluff. I don't know why I looked over at my partner, and I just see her pouring orange juice down the drain, and I'm very confused.
I mean, I would also be confused, but...
Like, it's a full carton of orange juice, ladies and gentlemen. It's just like, straight up. She's yelling at me, but I can't hear over the sounds of the Pokeathlon award ceremony. And honestly, I don't want to take off these headphones to hear what she's saying, because I don't really want to know. And she just... Ignorance is indeed bliss, right? Like, the less I know, I trust her to make the right decisions around orange juice. But I am confused as fuck. Alright, let's compile, baby. The new base block. Here we go. Okay. It did not do anything different. Okay, fine. Turns out base block doesn't matter. Take that, Archie. UIs don't matter. Base blocks are made up.
Okay, that's... The base block would 100% matter. What are you
I just changed it and nothing changed. Doesn't matter.
You're talking about generated windows, like on the fly, though, right?
No. These are declared windows like an adult.
It's not past.
No.
Well, does it not matter because he has none?
Actually, that's probably it. I'm the only thing in the base block is the window that I made.
Okay, well then, yeah, that's why.
I just don't.
Base block is just the start in the char block of where that window starts when you write to it, where it goes. It's tiles.
Yeah. Fine.
So, like, if you have the same base block for the same window, or for two different windows on the same char block, they will overwrite each other 100%.
But if it's the only one, fine. But I just don't get why this is not.
Generated dynamically, like the printing text windows, it doesn't matter, except apparently when it does, but...
Different story for a different day, I hear you.
You know, maybe it does matter, and it just, like... It had to be in an open spot, and then it just deletes it, and it gets out of there, but it just had to be in an open spot.
Maybe. I think I'm just salty that I can't figure out why this very simple window does not print. That's really what it is. It's just salt.
You're sure it's not printing behind everything?
No. I mean, I can't see it in the tiles, so I'm going to say no.
Oh, you don't see it in the tiles?
Yeah.
Did you loaded the message box and border graphics, right?
Yeah. I mean, load message box and border or some shit. Like, that's what it's called.
Yeah, load message box and border graphics.
Yeah, like, they're making it real easy for me. Yeah, I know I'm missing something stupid. I'm sure I'm gonna see it and go, oh, I have one brain cell. Very cool.
Although there are usually two of them, I think. There's a load user window border graphics.
Yeah, there's a frame and then there's the window itself. Okay, what if I do after... Hold on. Load sprites, wait, fade, start fade. Okay, so this is fading. Oh my god, Emerald, please. These fucking magic numbers want to die. Alright. Like, how are we still using 16? Can we just abstract this into, like, fading in and out, please? Please, I'm begging you. Alright, that is fade back in. So, I'm doing it after the fade back in. Yeah, okay. So after the fade back in, show the text. And then, okay. Yeah. I'm smarter than the average bear. I got this. Where are they initializing the window in this one? They do it much earlier than I'm doing it. So what if I move it up here?
I kind of want to make a PR to Goal/'s UI show with replacing all of the just like the magic numbers with their constants.
I imagine if you did that, he would tell you just go use Lucas's. That's what he does now.
Yeah, but Lucas's is full of stuff. I don't want to use it because then I have to clear everything out.
Wait, hold on. That's not true.
Does he have one that's just the UI shell updated?
I think like the one he has like has a very basic Pokédex thing, but like it is not hard to clear out.
It's way too much work over the UI shell, which is just removing one tile map.
All right, I haven't used. Admittedly, I haven't used UI shell because Ghoul told me to use Lucas's.
Well, like Goals is just like it's just a single background with a single text box.
Okay,
and that's
fine.
All you have to delete is I just have to I have to comment out the text box, and then all I have to do is change. I don't even have to what's the word? I don't even have to erase the background. All I have to do is swap out the file.
All right,
with my
fine.
Tiles. I'm off to the races.
All right, that is way less work. You got me.
Although the past two UIs that I've done, this Kyogre scene and this main menu, I struggled for like 20 to 30 minutes trying to print sprites because I forgot to set the GPU regs that you need to have sprites print.
Dude, no, with Google Glass, I literally fought with that for a week and a half.
That's depressing. That is depressing.
Yeah.
Wait, I just have to turn the sprites on. God
literally that. Like, I would declare them, and they would just be this nonsense of memory, like, just garbled. I was like, what am I doing wrong? And I literally had to go through, like, I think I went through, like, my menu and something else, like, line by line until I, like, oh, they're declaring that, and I'm not. What happens if oh my fucking god, it just worked.
Yeah. No, it's definitely dumb. I knew about it though. That's the bad.
I didn't know about it, so I can't even claim that. And maybe that's better.
I don't remember if I learned about it from Tonk or from Lucas's UI, but I read it somewhere, and like I've done it on my past UIs. It was literally just the past two. I just completely forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what Munskip said in the VC General is how I use it too. Like I use Lucas's just to like I read it. If I'm like if I want to know about something, I'll read his thing frequently. But I use Goals just to every time I like make a new UI, I just pull it fresh.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it has a lot of magic numbers, like
yeah. I mean, yeah, even
or copy.
While I say
with 3.
Just use Lucas's. Now I think about it, I don't think I also just will read it while writing my own.
Yeah.
So I guess you're probably onto something.
Okay, now to print some more text.
Turns out Archie is just right, guys. Just listen to Dad. He knows what he's talking about.
Always. 100% of the time.
Nothing bad is gonna come of this conversation.
I've never been wrong. Except for that one time in expansion dev where I said that we should have Pokemon data by the family, like in family folders.
No, I think I actually think that is a reasonable thought to have, even if I disagree with it. I don't think it's on its face stupid.
Briefly, before I realized that you would then have to, if you wanted to edit, like, let's say multiple times I have done this while working on ROM packs. I have wanted to change, like, one thing about all of the Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I can just find and replace it in one big file. Now I
Right.
can't. Now I have to find and replace it in 9 different files.
Yes.
Now I have to find and replace it
Yeah.
in fucking 100 different
Yeah,
files.
I think you talked yourself out of it because of that very... If memory served, that's how you talked yourself down in that exact conversation, which... Like, I think if there was an easy way to, like, add something to every file, we would all just do it by family, but there isn't, so... Like, if every expansion dev knew regex, then we would do that.
Yeah.
Because I think it's like a
user as well.
Yeah, but like if regex was like a standard part of our toolkit, we would all accept that like family is actually the correct answer. But we're doing generation as like okay, we need some grouping so that GitHub Web doesn't crash. What's the least painful number of files to open? And we all agreed on 9 or n, where n is the number of generations. But no, I think family is fine.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for that, then you'd be right.
Yeah.
If I was better at regex, then
Yeah,
we'd have a different conversation.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things in expansion where, like, if the average skill level of the devs was higher, we would do a lot of things differently. But we are catering to 12-year-olds, so. Which is not a pejorative, I'm just saying, like, that is the average user. Kids that are mad that Sword and Shield don't have fucking Hydreigon, so here we are.
Wait, but it does have. Wait, it does have.
I just made up an example. Don't come for me, alright? Like, I don't know who got wiped in Dexit, alright?
You almost made me have a crisis. You got me thinking. Wait, was it?
I'm sorry. I do not know who did or didn't make Dexit in either time. I just know that they happened.
I don't fucking know either. There's no.
I am a rare Dexit is morally correct person, so I try not to think about what we lost.
I mean,
I think the only thing we did lost was
would
like...
have been morally correct if it was for a good reason.
I think there are good reasons that Game Freak doesn't employ, but there are good reasons to do it, and I'm glad it happened.
Should have been done. It's just their excuses and what they gave us after doing it was not like acceptable.
Agreed.
But it should have been done. It absolutely should have been done.
Yeah.
And people definitely should have gotten over it. They should have come to terms with it a while ago.
Yes. I feel like if you're buying a Pokemon game, like I have bad news. Like, this is happening, and I need you to get with the program. Like, I am sad as well, but we're moving on now.
I'm not. I am not.
Specifically about Dexit, not the quality of games.
Medicham.
No, I'm not mad about that.
I don't think anyone cares that Medicham was in Sword and Shield. That's the only one I can remember that wasn't in.
Medicham is a terrible Pokemon. Come out.
Alright.
I'm not a fan. There are a few Gen 3 Pokemon that I don't like. That is one of them.
He's fine. Leave him alone.
Oh, okay. There's a full list of them. Let me go through them.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of Pokemon no one cares about, and then there's Ampharos and the Gen 2 starters.
I like how Ampharos makes your list of Pokemon people care about.
Well, I mean,
People
I
love Ampharos.
really like Ampharos, but not as much as I like Marie.
Okay, actually, you're like the 10th person I know with that exact opinion.
The morally correct.
I think Flaffy's the best one.
Yeah, no,
Also, I would probably, you know what? I probably like Flaffy more than.
No, I dated someone whose favorite Pokemon was Flaffy, and least favorite was Ampharos. And her argument is literally just look, they massacred my boy.
That is my argument with Sceptile. That is why I don't like Sceptile. Because Grovyle was so much cooler.
Okay, Grovyle is cooler. That is disrespectful to Flappy to say it's the same thing. Like, Flappy got it so much worse than the Grovyle dude.
Fluffy.
Absolute disrespect.
I don't know. I'm not a Sceptile fan.
I think that's fine, but the two Pokemon that get it the worst, can we agree? Flaffy and Dragonair. Alright, like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right? Like, you win the sorry you shouldn't evolve Hall of Fame. Like, please take this Everstone and don't ever let go.
Yeah, and that's
actually really like
the million fake mon challenge as well. One of the highest amount of alternate fan evolutions of any.
Oh, Dragonair?
Yeah.
With good reason.
Yes, with absolutely good reason. There was one that I wanted to put in my hack. I forget exactly what it looked like.
I think like the only Pokemon that realistically you should never evolve for any reason, there is no good reason to evolve it, is Duat. Why would you ever want a Samurai when Duat is right there? It's all
no, I think Duat is also on the list of like what happened, bro.
Yeah, Duat.
Yeah.
Duat is peak. Duat is the only starter I like from Gen 4 into the end of the series.
And this is what they did to him.
Like legitimately one of the best designed Pokemon ever, and then they made it evolve.
Duat is great.
Samurai.
Yeah. 100% agree.
They also kind of murdered him with 3D model.
I mean, yeah. There's a lot of Pokemon on that list. Like, I don't have time for that one. But the why did you evolve him list is not that long. There's like maybe 20 Pokemon on it.
Wait, I'm trying to figure out, because like the 3D model is accurate to the art. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with it.
I'm not an artist, but like things, I don't know. I never have the words to describe what the fuck is wrong with them, and then someone else always comes in and like explains to me why I don't like it, and I go, oh, those words make sense.
I think it's a shading issue, because like I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. This is I can rant about a lot of stuff intelligently. This is not on the list of things that I can intelligently discuss. And that's okay.
Discuss a single thing. So
I think the pose. I think the pose makes up for the fact that it like when it's just standing straight up, it looks a little long.
Wait, does it take a window ID or a fucking background ID? Oh, it's a window ID. Okay. I was gonna say. No, wait, Windows 0 is correct. Why are you crashing? Okay, window message, and then... load message box. That also takes a window ID. Destination and palette offset. That sounds important.
No, sounds trivial. Who needs that?
Okay, what is that destination number? Is that a tile number? And why did they pick those numbers? Man, I love magic numbers. They're so fucking sick.
Why
DLG.
does add text printer parameterize 3 use left and top as the argument names when it just assigns it to X and Y for the printer? When the others, like add text printer parameterize 4, use X and Y as the argument names. Like, why is it different? Why is it left and top?
No, left and top is distance from left and top. I get that. But the answer is you gotta pick one and stick with it, dog.
Well, yeah, but on its own, obviously that's what it means. But when I know what X and Y means, it being different makes me think it must be different, so that's not what it means, and then I have to go searching to see what it means. If they were just the same, though, there would be no problems.
Just be hard. You're right.
I'm not PRing the press. That's not happening. Plus, there's going to be an argument over which one. Like I'm going to PR X and Y, and they're going to be like, no, they should all be left top. And then I'm going to be like, fuck you, I don't care. Like, whichever one I PR, the opposite is going to be the one they think is should be done. I already can tell.
Fine.
I'll
Okay,
just live with the knowledge.
I got my 2
Oh.
prep PRs in for the month. I'm good. I'm set.
I have not PR'd anything to Pro. I PR'd a couple things to the expansion.
Hell yeah. We're gonna get you back, Archie. Baby steps. Okay, why is this crash the fucking game when I'm loading? I mean, I'm sure it's this fucking number here. Actually, that doesn't make any sense now that I think about it. Okay, so when I am init berry blender. Oh, so it's happening after the tile map buffers? Does that matter? Maybe it does. That sounds important. Yeah. What if I move it all here? Yeah, you look like a good time. You look like you're fun at parties. Okay, so load message window, and then initiate windows, or initialize. Wow, I can't fucking read, dude. English is so hard.
I got a black screen again.
Hell yeah. Welcome. Welcome, brother.
Well, I missed at least one STR to STR3 now.
Jesus Christ.
I'm in the
Again, I
middle of
repeat,
it.
God
I will
gave you
repeat
buffers. Just use them for the love
I'm
of fuck.
copying it. There's no. It's literally just copy and paste them. I'll fix it later.
I've never seen anybody hate future selves so much.
I do. I like with all of my UIs so far. I have done a bunch of curse shit, and then I've gone through and I really I clean it up. I've done it. I've done it. Sure, in the function I was talking about where I copied something from my start menu, I did not rename that variable, but that was the one function I cleaned up the least out of all of the functions. Everything else I cleaned up much better. I really cleaned up the map in your game. I cleaned the shit out of that code. It's actually in an order that makes sense.
Fuck yeah, appreciate it.
Things aren't all over the place in random places. All of my sprite create and destroy and callback functions are no longer at the top of the file above everything with the data. Because I just
This is my favorite. Someone drops a hot commit and you go look at it and you're like, I can see this is clearly in progress.
Yeah. But now it's all in order.
Sick.
Everything's clean.
I greatly appreciate it. Although I'm hoping yours is one I won't have to touch right. There's one addition I need to make. Actually, I might just have you do it now that I think about it. I need
one thing that I realized recently that I did not know is that there's one file that I need to edit that says "Do not edit Porimap overwrites."
What file is that?
It's one of the files that hard codes the the multiple different ways that there are map secs tied to the tile map.
Okay.
I think that I just have to open your hack in Porimap and
I see.
And edit it using the tile map or the region.
Just edit the JSON, because Porimap just writes to JSON.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't know how often it gets overwritten.
Right, but if you overwrite it in
the JSON, okay.
Yeah, if you overwrite the JSON when I open Porimap, it'll pull from those values.
Okay, yeah, I guess I can do that.
Your Porimap solution will work. It's just more work than editing the JSON file.
It is not gonna be fun.
I mean, what is it? I'll just script it. I'm sure it's doable.
No, it's something you got to do by hand because you gotta it's defining the width of the width and position of each of the the map secs where they are. Normally with the one table that we have, it's just in this exact grid position what map sec is there. But this is data for this map sec. What map sec is it? Okay, it's South Bay. it's at 714, and it is a 2x3 city.
Right.
So that it's used for like putting the
red dot
icon in the right spot of inside of the city. And like right now, a bunch of them are just at 0, or they're in the wrong place. So like if I load into the map from like whatever that forest area
Castro has that problem now where it's still at 0. That's my fault. I don't expect you to fix that.
Oh, okay. I mean, but like that's fixed from Pori map. Or from
yeah.
map.
No, I think I defined most of them before I even gave it to you, and I know I overwrote some of them by accident. You know, I know that that's broken, and I don't expect you to fix it.
Okay, well, I guess I won't, but if you do end up forgetting in the future that we had this conversation, just bug me about it.
No, it's actually I've been waiting for you to finish so I can fix it, because more than one playtester has bothered me about it.
Oh, I mean, you can go ahead and fix it whenever. It's not gonna affect me in any way.
All right. Yeah, don't touch it though. Yeah, I appreciate it, but not necessary. I'm subjecting you to enough. I made you look at the Pokénav, all right? Like, you don't have to do anything extra.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Although it was mildly impressive how tightly packed all of the graphics and tile maps were in that UI. However, it also wasn't impressive because they didn't all need to be loaded at the same time for the entire Pokénav in all of its menus. Like, what?
It's cool that you did this, but quick question: why did you do that?
Yeah, that is definitely. But I have never seen the tile viewer that packed as with the region map open in the port. Specifically the Pokénav region map.
I'll have to take a look. I haven't looked at it. Oh, that's interesting. I'm I'm doing stuff on BG0, but BG0 doesn't exist. Like, I haven't defined it yet. I'm surprised it's just doing anything at all.
Is that your problem?
One of them. I'm sure there are more problems. Alright, I do have a quick background template question when you get a second, though.
Oh, I mean, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, this is correct, right? Like, if I look at... Hold on. Wait, map?
One...
No, fuck, it's tiles. Fuck, I always do that.
I mean, the maps is useful.
Yeah, like this is... I know this is 3, this is all of his UI, and then the items are here on 2, and this is all 0 and 1 are here. This is fucking... If I do chart base index 1, it'll just right up here.
Yeah. So the message box graphics, is that not overwriting any tiles?
We'll get there. Okay, like, I don't know. Or is it being overwritten? Also, valid question. Don't fucking know. Like, it doesn't help that, yeah, he is dynamically writing tiles. Okay, so now it disappears entirely. Yeah, nothing's on PG0 at all. Whereas at least before there was some curse shit there. Oh. What's this white stuff? Okay, so this is my message box.
Starbuck 1.
Say again?
Oh, and you filled it with white.
Yeah. Alright, so we're cooking. But why can't I see you?
Do you even have BG0 showing?
Nope, that's it. As you were opening your mouth to say it, I realized.
You really don't? I'm surprised. Doesn't the default UI have like all? It doesn't. The one it doesn't have is BG3. So maybe you just turned the 3 into a 0, or the 0 into a 3.
Well, no, I just oh, there it is. Okay, cool. We're cooking. All right. I don't know why it's beneath the sprite, dog. Like, fucking chill with that.
What's its priority?
The sprite is I'll look it up. I know how to fix it. It's just silly that it's that high. Like I need the window to be the highest fucking priority. But I don't think changing the priority of the axe is the correct answer. but we'll see.
Well, it depends. I mean, assuming BG0 is priority 0, which you can just check.
It's
from-
1.
Well, then change it to 0. Why is it not 0? There you go. That'll solve your problem. If
Yeah.
it doesn't, then change the priority of the X. Okay, well, then you need to change the priority of the X to 1. It should be fine, though, because everything else is 2 and 3. I mean,
Yeah.
it's simple. If it's a compressed sprite sheet, then it's just in the OAM struct. Otherwise, you can just do it with, like...
All right, which one of these is it? Let's see. Hit tools. Bro, why do you have a pre-proc in your own fucking... What are you doing, dog? Oh, it's a debug. Oh, okay. Fine. Wait, debug item gen? Is this... No, item generation is the like item on the overworld. Okay. Is that not a sprite? Is that what that is? What is that then? Hold on.
The other ones are priority 2 and 3. It's gotta be a sprite.
It is a sprite, yeah. Where is the sprite defined?
Is it
Which one
just
are you?
another frame of the... Well, no, because then it would... Oh, is it just a second frame to the other sprite?
No, it's right here. I found it. It's
Oh,
sprite
okay,
button
okay.
blue, but there's no priority defined for it at all.
Go to the OAM. It's
Oh, OAM button.
Yeah.
Priority is 0. That's okay. So
0.
wait, if I make it sub, I should make it a sub priority, right? If it needs to be 0.
Priority 1 should work. No.
But I don't know what else I'm gonna fuck up by making this change. That's what I'm worried about.
The other ones are 2. The backgrounds are on priority 2, so it should still be above them. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. It looks so cursed. Oh man. All right, so far so we're cooking.
Yeah, I mean that's 90% of the way to get messages.
Yeah. Now I just have to, get the frame to load, get text to load, get the
Oh
A
yeah, you
button.
might want to. Well, I guess if nothing's being corrupted, then I guess you don't have to worry about it. But you are cutting the tiles a little close on the message box window tiles.
Oh, I mean, let's look.
Like, look at
Am I?
Charblock 3. Charblock 3. Isn't the first bit of that not the message block?
This stuff, I don't think it's me.
No, the thing above it.
This is me,
The-
right here.
No, go down 1.
Yeah,
Go down
this.
1.
Yeah.
Isn't that half voluptuous tiles and half the message box border tiles?
No. All right, where do you see the border tiles? What am I missing? Like, I don't think it is, but I could be wrong. How do you
They're
zoom?
just-
Can you not zoom? Oh.
No, there's magnification, yeah. It's the...
No,
oh,
this
never
is-
mind.
this is all
That's just the UI. It's just me with the zoom, those, like, rectangles. With
Oh,
the black and
okay.
white, they look-
Oh, I can see why you thought that. Okay, yeah, no, this is all with me. We're good. No, I got plenty of room. I can fucking I'm blowing bubbles on this
Well-
shit. I'm fine.
Yeah, no, I mean, the larger point was just that the message box windows themselves, the borders, you don't get to choose where they load, right?
I don't know. I can't. I'm telling it to load and it's not loading. I don't know why. So we're gonna find out together. Like I'm calling.
You have both load message box and border graphics, and
Yeah. Right here. Now this one is some tile location. I don't know where the fuck it is, but I'm telling it the same window.
Well, where's the load message box graphics? Where's the? Those aren't the two that I have.
Oh no! Wait, you have two completely different functions do the exact same thing in a
Well,
Game
one
Freak.
of them
Oh
one
wow,
of
that's
them
great.
is the same, but then this in BC Mute.
See mute.
This is the one that I always use that loads them, but it loads them in a specific spot. So it's possible that they're loading for you and then they're just getting overwritten.
So you're suggesting use this big one instead, which I get. Okay, let's try that.
I'm suggesting it Yes, but also I'm not suggesting that it's gonna fix the problem.
Yeah, I hear you. But let's
and it's
try it.
instead of the first one, yeah. But I also have the second one.
Oh, what's your second one?
Oh wait, let me.
Isn't
read
this
it off
both?
there.
I thought this was both of them.
No, so I still have load user window border GFX.
Oh, that's the one that's not working, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I usually count it out too, and it still doesn't change anything half the time.
Alright, let's try it. Let's see.
It did something. See, and that's what I'm saying. It's in the wrong spot. It's in the wrong spot.
Alright, let's see. Cool. Alright, BG0 looks great. What the fuck are you guys doing here? Alright. Tiles. Huh. Why don't you... Interesting.
Where is the, Is it a
Yeah.
tile map problem? So none
Yeah.
of the graphics actually got loaded? The tile maps
Yeah.
are just covered? That's weird. That's not what I expected.
Yes. Same. What happens if I... Interesting.
It must be because the tile map is loaded dynamically in a weird place that is not... It's not ready for.
Right.
Or if you can move one of the tile maps to a different spot.
I don't want to do that because I know the way Voluptuous... I mean, you've seen this. Voluptuous, like, writing the memory and, like, looking at specific addresses, so I feel like that is the wrong solution.
Well, then you should move the... See if you can move the message box.
Yeah, that's... I think I need to move, not him. Yeah, I know. 100% agreed. It's,
It did something, though.
It did do something. We are cooking, though. You are right. I got the majority of the way there. I want to see what this file actually does. I'm just going to read menu C and just see. Also, I think all of the instances... Archie, have you ever used this in the... Every time you've called this, it's in the overworld, isn't it?
No, I have never called it. It's just there by default in Gold/'s UI show.
I see. Okay.
And again, I have never gotten normal text boxes to work.
Oh, I was fucking right. It's literally it is these two just stapled together.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. And the reason I asked about the overworld is because this base tile number is where it would print in the overworld. Because every time Game Freak uses this, it's for the overworld. So Ghoul's UI just happens to line up with these base tiles. But I cannot use this big... Yeah. If I want to define where it goes, I have to use the two individual ones.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Alright. I feel good that my hunch was right. I'm just mad that I'm no closer to solving the problem.
Well, does that mean that... Well, what is 14?
Yeah, that's what I need to figure out. I think you're right. It's loading to somewhere. And I think I just need to fuck with 14 until I get there. But I don't know the relationship between this. Actually, I just installed this. Hold on. Is it 0x? Yeah, I don't know what 20 means.
Well, I think it's just 20 tiles from the start of where window message is, but is it where 20 tiles from the start of the char block where the tiles for the messages, or is it 20 bytes, 20 tiles from where the tile map is stored?
So you load user window this one. Like, can we use that extrapolate? Because this is the same thing. It's asking for an offset.
Window base tile number. Window base tile number. Is it? So it's
this
tile
is
number, but is it tile number or tile map number?
This this one is an offset.
Yeah, but is it an offset? It's either offset from the char block or it's offset from the map base, the char base or the.
I mean,
map
can you tell by looking at this? Is my question. Like, knowing that this is offset by 1, and you know what my char blocks are. I mean, I'll pull it up. Hold on.
Well, then it's probably a tile map thing, and that's probably why it caused problems with the tile map. So in that case, where is your where is your tile map stored for? Okay, wait. So background 0 is your window. Where is the base block for background 0? Does it happen to be 31? 29? Okay, that's even worse, I think, because then you're going 20 bytes past that. I think. How about you change that? You don't have a char base 0, so change it to 0. No. Sorry. No, change map base to 0 because you don't have a char base 0. So that whole section is free.
What do you mean syntax error before Gmain? What the fuck? I didn't do anything over there. Oh, I did do something very explicitly. How did that happen? Alright, so far... Oh! There's no border, though. So we're back to square one.
What does the tiles look like, though?
Oh, did it get loaded is the question. Oh, this is new.
There. Yeah,
right.
so the problem was that was messing up, I think, the other tile maps.
Got it. So now I just keep pushing this past 20 until it gets to loaded on screen.
Well, see, that's the thing, is that those are the that's the tile map when you see those straight vertical lines.
Right.
Your tile map exists, but your tiles aren't existing. They're either being overwritten by something else, or they're not being written to begin with, which I don't think is true because you use the functions that when I comment out, it stops loading them.
Yeah, let's do this. Ready? If I comment this out, that tile map disappears, right?
Well, I think the 14 one might be the one that has the tile map.
Oh, you think this loads the tile map for both, and then this... Actually, it's not like we can't just check, right?
There's a difference between your window that is containing the text, its tiles and tile map, and then the window border.
Yeah.
Will also have tiles and tile map.
Right.
So like I assume because this is not at the beginning of charblock 0, it's the 14 it's the 20 that is being shown here. There's 20 tiles between the start and where those vertical lines are. So it's load message box graphics that is loading the tile map, but the question is, where are the tiles?
Got it.
Because the tiles should show in the tile viewer. Like when I have them loaded in the UI, they show. They're like there.
Well, let's find out together. And they're annoying. Okay, here we go. Load BG tiles. Oh, yeah, that's... Load user window border graphics is loading the tiles themselves. It's actually not loading the tile map.
That makes less sense, but
yes, I mean, like, I'm just if I'm reading this correctly, like, load window graphics says load BG tiles. I hope to God load BG tiles is loading tiles. Like, I guess I should verify that. I should not trust that fucking Ultima named this function correctly. I don't know why I'm blaming Ultima.
Okay, here is my... So I have those two functions, the one that encompasses both and then the other one. And right here around charblock 2-ish, you see those are the border graphics.
Right.
So is there stuff there that might be overwriting it? Probably not. I'd assume that the first part might get overwritten, but the second part shouldn't. Or is it because I'm using the function twice that one of these is getting overwritten in your case, and that this is just because it's calling it twice, and you are overriding it on accident? How about?
Oh, let's move this after everything else.
No, move. Well, yeah, you can do that, and then you'll at least see if that's the problem.
Yeah.
But you'll still have to fix it. Which,
Right.
in my opinion, I would move to Charblock 0 for your text background. Your background 0, make that Charbase 0. And then you're gonna have to offset the tile map, the like 14, at least what we assume is the 14. So nothing is getting overwritten. What do your tiles look like?
Same thing. No change.
But that
tells us the problem isn't something being overwritten.
Wait, no, because what did you move?
I moved these functions after the graphics are loaded.
And is it after the printing happens though? Because the printing is what's covering it up.
Oh, wait. The printing of the text, you mean?
Yeah, because that white, the whole white section there is where it's loading, and because it's Charblock 1 is where it's loading. At least I
got
assume.
it. So if I comment out print message,
do we get J?
We get nothing. I think I know why that happens.
Maybe we get nothing because. But did the tiles load?
Oh yeah. House should load and then it shouldn't draw. Let's see.
Yes,
Oh.
they load.
Yeah.
So they are getting overwritten by that. So the solution then is to move your BG0 to Charblock 1 or to Charblock 0, and then you are going to have to, with like the offsetting of the tile map for the new for the load graphics, you know, it's going to be in the function, the like load window graphics or load message box. You're there. So like you're going to have to offset this enough that the tile map doesn't get overwritten as well.
Got it. So I just have to literally now play with it until it shows up.
Yeah. Oh, you still have a printing thing. It doesn't matter though for tiles.
Oh.
Did they just disappear? Oh wait, wait.
What?
They loaded up there because they're tied to where the window is. Okay, so can you... But how do you fix that?
Can't we just... I mean, there's only one window. I can tell the window to be fucking anywhere, right? But why is it being
Just
up here
add
a problem?
bunch of numbers. Just add like 128 to both of those numbers and see what happens.
So these two right here?
To the 14 and the 1.
Got it.
This is wrinkling my brain.
Alright, no, the fact that it's wrinkling your brain, I would have never figured this out.
That's not surprising because you still have print message commented out. Okay,
They moved
so
a little bit.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, so just push it more. Push it like 3 times more.
Why don't we just pick up Bikini Bottom?
And then you can uncommon out the print.
Let's see what it does.
Well, you need to uncommon out the print thing, otherwise,
Yeah.
it's not gonna show.
Alright, why do you move monitors? Okay, come back. Alright. Here we go. Moment of truth.
Well,
Alright.
it did something. Okay.
Yeah.
What's in tools? Tiles. Okay, so the tile map.
I gotta
is
separate
now...
them.
Okay, but how? How about you?
Like, I'll just pull this one back, right?
Or you can try that, but I don't know if it's gonna work. But you can try.
What were
that.
you gonna say?
I was gonna say maybe increase the base block for the text. background or the text window.
To what? I don't even know where to, like, it's
I
just
don't
nothing
know.
right now.
64.
I was gonna say, shouldn't it be a multiple of 8? Isn't that a rule?
I mean, it's not really for this. It's because it is a multiple of 8 in the fact that it's 8 pixels for each.
Alright, okay, we're cooking.
That's closer.
Yeah.
That is closer. So what do the tiles look like?
Okay,
well,
okay.
push it more. Push it more.
Yeah.
You know. You can't push it too much though, because then you get into the other thing that we pushed. But that should be fun.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't think
that is still wrong, but where is...
Is it better?
I'm not sure. I think it's a better color, maybe. So how much space is the tile map? Is there even any more to...
I feel like any more and we're gonna start fucking encroaching on this thing.
Yeah, but the thing is does it even need more space?
I don't think so. I think that's like all of it, but what is happening now? I don't... Because the border should be around this, so... These are the tiles, right, for the border? Actually, there's an easier way to check this. Ready?
Oh, wait. My brain is thinking.
There. That's my border. It'll show... That's like super hella obvious.
My brain is thinking. Okay. Don't these tiles to you look like tile maps? Is it the showing the tiles as these tile maps? Do you see the thing on the top bar in the tiles?
Yeah.
Can you click on the first ones? Does it match what is happening here in the tiles?
On screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
But with different colors? If
Yes.
you go to like palette 13, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
So it is reading that as the tiles. So what we have to do now here, this can't work, but maybe that if you go, one of those other functions needs to be 0. I think the load window base block. Well, no, because 0 is not going to make it work. So the problem is it's treating these tiles, or these tile maps, as tiles because it's trying to read them. And what's probably happening is like a lot of this is pink, which is transparency. So it's like there is no tiles here, and that's why there's no tiles for the top and the bottom. And then it gets to the end, and it's like, okay, well, this is where a tile map is, so we're just going to read this tile map as tiles. So how do you put the tiles there, but also how do you move that tile map out of the way? Because adding 384 to both of these lines did not move that fucking tile map an inch. Like, it's still in the same place. It only moved the tiles. So
where do the tiles get loaded? Or, like, what controls that? I think that's question number 1.
Well, the tiles we pushed using the 384, but where is the tile map?
Sorry, yeah, but that's what I meant. Where is the tile map being loaded for this? I don't know the answer to that. Alright, let's play a game.
Yeah, which one of those is important?
Yeah. I love this game. It's just comment everything out and see what happens. Oh, wait, no. Okay, that didn't do anything. That didn't make any difference, actually.
But, okay, so this is throwing up 2 completely different versions of it in the tiles. How about you change that to 0 and see what happens?
Uncomment it and change it to 0?
No. Leave it there. Leave it commented. I think we only need one of these. I think that...
No, I am wrong. Sorry. The tiles are gone.
Well, yes, but only one set of them. Are there really 2 tiles? Like, are there 2 sets?
No, there's only one. Or the border tile is gone.
That's not that there? What is that?
No, I don't know what the fuck this is, but this isn't it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because look at my border. Like you would see the Pokeball. That's why I picked it.
Oh, maybe one of them's like the default, and then one is the
fancy one. That's possible.
Yeah. So then I guess switch which ones you have and set it to 0. the offset. Switch which one is, yeah, and then set the 1 to 0. I assume what will happen is it will spawn at the beginning of the char block and may or may not pick up some of the tiles, but not all of them. No, it's still treating it as the start of the tile map. Why is it treating the tile map as the tiles? It didn't even put it where I wanted it to.
Fascinating.
It's gone.
Alright, so let's bring this girl back. So now I'm expecting it to put the tiles in the middle, but nothing else to have changed.
College game.
Barely. Okay, so these are our tiles. So this is the user border graph tiles. And that is its tile map, we are assuming?
Yeah, it is definitely its tile map. So,
Cool.
like, the problem is the tile map starts from the beginning of the base block, or wherever it thinks that wherever the char block, wherever it thinks it is. So, like, if it doesn't think that it is where those tiles are starting, it's going to read something completely different. It's going to be like, this is tile 1, where's tile 1? Oh, it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. And,
Oh! So wait, isn't the answer then to just decrease this 384 so that this eventually moves before the tile map?
Well, the problem is that if it's reading itself as the tiles, then they need to be swapped or something. Like the tile map, the tiles, but like, how do you move the tile map to get it out of the way? Because otherwise, you're just overriding it.
Wait, but what? Can I move this before it? Like, leave the tile map alone and just move the tiles in front of it? Is it going to this address, or is it looking for the first non-transparent thing?
You know, it might be looking for the first non-transparent thing.
I thought that's what you said 5 minutes ago, or that's what I interpreted that as.
No, I was saying it that it goes to the start of the char block, and that's why I was saying put it to 0. But it's possible it might look for the first non-transparent thing, but I'm pretty sure it just looks for the start of the char block.
Okay, so if I move the char block...
Me telling you to put that as 0 was to try to move that in front of the tile map, but it just disappeared at that point, which made less sense.
If I move this offset, where do the tiles move? Okay, so the tiles were here. I'm not going to move my mouse. Okay, and now... they're gone entirely.
And that's what happened before. It's probably in the middle of the window, like the...
Oh, I see.
The white. What happens if you, like, move the white by, like, another 300?
I forgot where I even defined that shit.
That's
Is it
the
the
window,
char block?
the window struct.
Just move the base block, right?
Yeah.
Move it forward or backwards?
Forward by, like, a shit ton.
Double it. It's just hiding underneath the white.
I would assume.
No, that would be too easy, but... Oh, shit! Alright.
Then why didn't 0 work? Makes no sense.
So, I'm gonna rephrase to make sure I understand. The tile map is being put at the beginning of the background's base block, or char block, which is here.
It's not necessarily at the beginning. That's not the beginning. It's just in a fucking random spot. Like,
Okay,
why is it there? That's not the beginning.
Alright.
Not tile 0, it's tile 28. Or 29?
Okay, let's fuck around and find out then. Hold on. I'm gonna move these next to the BG. I probably should have done that from the beginning.
Oh,
Alright.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, that's number 1. Okay, so BG 0. Okay, so this is all 0, 0. So you would expect
wait,
it would...
wait.
Uh-oh.
Why is BG 0, 0, 0 for char base and map base? That is definitely part of the problem.
I swear it's because you told me to. They were not like... They were like 1 in 29 when I started.
I definitely told you to change it at some point, but I swear to God, I did not tell you to change it to 0, 0. But maybe I did 2 separate changes, and then I said like to change 2 things, and you only heard the first one, or maybe I forgot to say the second one.
So what should they be?
Well, we got to think about that a little bit. So I think that 0 should be the char base for sure, and then you should let me pull up my college lecture notes.
Handy dandy tonk.
Well, no, the actual college lecture notes.
Got it.
Maybe I need to see your tile viewers.
Okay,
so I can count.
All right, this is progress.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
View tiles. What did
the tile map's just fucking gone. Cool.
What did you change?
I changed base map to 29.
Oh, no, it's not gone. It's at the bottom. It's right there. You can see it. And that actually is probably fine. And a very, like, I might have suggested that. I wasn't going to say change it to 29 because I don't know what Voluptua is doing. It could be doing some fuck shit. But
yeah, I want to move it to, like, right here. Like...
Yeah, I mean, if you want to move it into the middle of that space there, that's char block 2 or char block 1, so you can do like 13.
Yeah, I also want to move it as far out of the way as Voluptua as humanly possible. Dude, can you pick a fucking screen for the love of shit? God damn. Tiles.
Yeah, 13.
Alright, that's better. I mean, I don't even feel safe with it there. I want to keep pulling it back, but that's a start.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to put it at 11, that's fine too.
Okay, so now we have a tile map. We have tiles. So now how do we get it to read these tiles now?
Okay, so now what's happening is it's almost right. It's reading from the start of the char block, but the start of the char block, the top left corner, is all transparent tiles. So the message block border is all transparent tiles.
So make this 0, 0.
Well, before when we made it 0, it wasn't working, but it was probably just being overwritten. So yeah, go make that 0. No, not anywhere there. Yeah, there.
Yeah. Like literally just make this offset, like don't have an offset. Just do it at the fucking beginning.
Yeah. Although, again, that didn't work the last time, but it was probably just being overwritten. But if it
also our char block window is also fucked. Oh my god! All right.
Well, you see things. Those are both of them.
That's my border, dog.
What are the tools?
Dude, I don't want to look at my fucking tile map. That's exactly what I wanted.
That is exactly what I wanted. Maybe it needs to be. Maybe it. Oh, maybe it has to be off by 1 because it needs a transparent palette for it to start with. Dude, that's exactly what's happening. Look, it's like this is the transparent tile, and then this is the transparent tile is what it's using for the actual fucking border. It needs to be at least 1. More than 1, but it needs to be at least 1.
Actually, it should be like here, right? Like 9.
I'm not sure. Oh,
no. We need to move this over by 9. Or, like, literally, I think 1 is fine, right? It's only going to use 1. Because, look, it's only using this top left tile.
Well, it needs to be at least 1. Just do 1 to see if it changes anything. The problem is that if it started at 1 and then worked, we would get some weird tiles around the border still. But instead, it's treating all of those as blank. See, it's still reading them as blank, which means it needs to be shifted more. And I think it needs to be shifted to the point of where our old tile map was causing issues. Do you remember where that was?
I mean, it's this.
Well, without the 300. No. Where the old tile map was. It was in like the top right.
Yeah, I remember. I swear it was with the 384, but we'll just. I mean, this is 20.
That wasn't moving. Remember, because that was from the base block. See, I'm thinking it was close. It's close.
Cooking. Yeah, it literally needs to just be here, right?
It needs to be a little bit further to the right, yeah. But
tile 72. Exactly? I'm just fucking putting 72.
72 is a lot more than 20.
It's this tile right here.
Oh, tile 72. Okay, well then I guess that makes sense then if you counted. Well, maybe you didn't count right.
I didn't count. I just used. I mean, is this trustworthy? Oh,
You clicked the wrong one.
yeah, I did. It's 30. Or like it's like it's this one, right? It's like 31 right here.
31. Yeah. I guess 32 makes more sense than 31, but 31 might make sense.
It should be half fucked, and then 32 will just fix it.
That's
No.
even weirder. Where did it go?
Hello? That's exactly
I mean-
where I want you. So what, back to 30 now?
Well,
This is exactly where the
actually,
tile map was.
Now that you're thinking about it, when you had it at 72, it was loading tiles, right?
Yeah, she was cooking.
So maybe you were, for some reason, closer to right with 72. Also, maybe you should change the background palette ID to whatever.
Yeah, it's the wrong color. I know. Yeah, it's using the excavation ID. It's fine. I'll fix that. That one's easy to fix.
Yeah, I mean, you just change it to 15, assuming it's
Yeah.
loaded.
All right, so 80 was too far. 72 was. So let's try like, I don't know, 64. That seems like a cool adult
Wow.
number.
What the?
Dude, how does 72 work? All right, I'm gonna try.
that,
Look,
was, that was a wild guess.
it was a wild misclick. Yeah, Red Bites. I'm having a great time. Can't you tell? I love making UIs on the Game Boy Advance.
Where'd it go?
Wait! Where'd it go?
Where did it go?
No! Oh my
to the
god.
Japanese.
It was 72, right? Like, I'm not
Yeah.
hallucinating.
No, I clicked right here. Alright, hold on. Okay. If I make it 1 again, or no, if I make it 0, it's gonna do the thing again, right? It's gonna take the first tile and make that transparent, and then use the transparent tiles for the actual border, right? Okay, yes. Woo! Alright, there is sanity in the world. And if I do 1, it all disappears? Is that what you're telling me? Because that's what happens. Oh man, okay. This is incredible. I don't understand. Wait, okay, I was so certain it was this tile. Is it possible it was this tile?
The answer is probably yes, it's possible.
I don't know if how that helps me. I think if I understood what tile was being loaded as the transparency, I could figure out like, okay, where do I shift this
You
to?
just add 4 at a time until something happens.
Okay, so 0 does something, so now we'll do 4. Four does nothing. If I hit -4, what happens? What the fuck?
Wait. Window base tile number, standard window base tile number, 200 and 214. So that would be 20, but we know that 20 doesn't work for this, right?
Alright, X214. Hold on. It's 532.
Yo, what is X200? So just looking at the window border, it is loading. You know, it calls the 2 different functions. The one
Right.
that one is X 200 and one
Yep.
is X 214. That's just 20, right? The difference.
No, 240. Yeah, it's 532 and then 512. So a 20 difference.
Okay. And 20 was not working for this in our current state.
But we don't have a 0 to compare it to, right? Because like you're saying, this is 0 or this is 512 and this is 532. But we haven't commented out. Like, do they need to be together?
Well, no. What I'm saying is that so the UI, like if we're thinking about this like how it's working in vanilla, it's loading usually both different windows. What we assume is the standard window and then the custom window. And they're loaded one after the other, and one of them is offset from the other, and it is offset by 20 tiles. It is that's what it is. So if we are trying to get it to work, then
we need
should
multiples of
offset
20
by 20 tiles.
Got it.
Well, 20 tiles from whatever the start is, which
and
is
we think the start is 1.
Yeah. Okay, well that's something.
Okay.
Maybe try 20 without the 1.
Full circle. Where does that bring you? Back to me. Thanos with the 20 Photoshop onto his head.
Okay,
Okay.
I remember seeing that.
I don't remember. I can't tell if this is better or worse.
It's something that we've already had. It's definitely something we've already had. But I think it's got to be around the 20 then.
All right, now we're just gonna increment by 1 every time until I get a result that I like.
It's 21 or 22. Yeah.
This is not. This is not what God intended.
Progress of my UI.
I'm sorry. I did not mean that. I will tell Voluptua, hey, I actually didn't do anything. Archie did this, but
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but I've certainly helped a little.
yeah, it's a team. It's a community effort.
Oh, nah, that's too much work.
It's getting better.
Wait, isn't that like almost right? Maybe.
Why?
I don't remember what the original looks like.
Here, I mean, it looks. Oh, fuck
yeah.
It looks like that.
Yeah. So that's like most of the way there.
Yeah. But why is the color fucked? It should be using the.
It's using palette 13, but do you have it loaded in palette 13?
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, maybe this is it. If I just load the right palette. But then what's this black thing at the side? I don't think it's centered correctly, because like the standard message box, like when I talk to somebody.
It's not it yet. It's not. It's definitely not it.
Yeah. Does nothing in the game use that border for like? Oh. Aha. I wonder if it's just not built to be that wide. I swear to God it was, though. Oh, wait, hold on. I have a YouTube video up for this. Hold on. No, I was looking at Berry, Blender, Emerald. Jesus Christ. Alright, this task. Oh my god, it uses the green one. Oh, actually, here. This is it. Look. This is a custom border, and it's centered like this. So does that mean I also have to center it in that way? If I want to use the users. But if I don't want to use the users because nothing else in the game appears to, then I can just fuck this entire exercise and use this one instead, right? In theory. And
in theory, maybe, and put that back down to 1 like it was before.
Yeah. And this should just have the wrong color, but should just work.
Or it's not going to be there because reasons.
Yeah. The tiles are here. There she blows.
Well, the tile map is probably still saying to use the other one, but why? Why?
That should just work. That doesn't. Oh!
What'd you change? Oh, you changed it to 21.
Yeah. My good old boy 21, who's never let me down. Okay, something is wrong because it's too far to the right. But
Well,
we
just
are
change where
cooking. Say
Can
it
you
again?
just change the window? Just change the window to be one tile to the left.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Left.
Yeah, that should only be one, and then it should stretch out. Well, I guess 27 is probably still right.
Yeah, let's see. Okay.
Yes. Well, okay, so now just you're just shift, just move the thing by 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. You know,
Oh, the time map?
the thing that we were moving by one, the thing that's 21 right now.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's fine, but the question is, go up or down?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
well, but how did it get that right, but then the rest was wrong? Because that doesn't make any sense. Like, wouldn't it be?
It should be equally fucked, right? Like,
Yeah, it should be equally fucked.
so now 23 is gonna have the top and bottom right, and the left and right sides are fucked. Ready? Here we go. Okay.
Well, that's definitely wrong too. That's what I expected.
Okay. I wonder if it's just like coincidence the other one just like fell into correctness.
At least now that we're using palette 15, it actually looks right.
It's getting worse. We're straying further from God's light.
Maybe we needed to go less than instead.
Yeah. If this just wipes it out entirely, then we know that the answer is like 17, right? Yeah, this is getting worse. I want to see where it...
Like what those tiles are.
It's these tiles, for sure. Yeah, because look, this is... Yeah, 25 is right.
Oh wait, so think about it. So we can actually count, right? So it's these horizontal tiles are where the right side is supposed to be. So you just
Yeah.
need to line the right side tile up with where the horizontal tiles are supposed to be.
Oh, I see. Okay, so the
Which
horizontal
is
tiles...
Back to
it's-
21.
Let's look at what 21 looks like, actually.
We already did 21. 21 was the one that worked the most.
Okay, what's 19 do?
Well, try 20 first. We don't want to skip over 20.
We did 20. We started with
Well,
20.
we did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we started with 21 for
Alright.
for the new one. For the new.
Ooh! Alright, let's do 20. Let's see. This is progress. Oh! Oh!
Look at that. 20.
Okay.
Well, 20.
Yay!
Just
Yay!
20. Wait. 20 is a 0x14.
Yes.
Uh,
Cool. Very cool. Alright, so now this should be 2 again.
Oh my god. It was the same.
Yeah. If we just push it all over, it'll just fucking work now. Wow,
Oh my
great.
god.
Alright, pack it up,
Oh, yeah.
folks!
Yeah, finally!
Ship it and clip it, baby! I need to tell Voluptuous, I need you to watch today's stream VOD. And just know that I didn't do shit, dude.
Unga bunga.
Yeah, who said the wizard
Try
shit earlier
21.
today?
I'll try 22. I'll try 23. I'll try 24.
Oh my god, what a disaster.
But we got it working.
We did do it.
We got it working. Look at that.
Oh, Voluptuous was here, I didn't even see that. Oh shit.
Where is he?
They were talking in the channel that I had closed. Oh fuck. Oh, you should have pinged me.
I'm sorry if my code is really bad. He did ping. Why didn't it?
No, it didn't. It didn't ping me because I'm not.
Oh,
I'm. Fuck! I didn't see this. Hi.
Good luck on that. Hello, Archie. It was bad, but it wasn't necessarily his fault.
It was bad, but it wasn't his fault at all.
That's the same problem, and this is why I gave up trying to do it my own.
Yeah.
Because like it just didn't make any fucking sense.
No, this is on Game Freak.
This is
Damn,
why
I had that window open this whole night, and then I think I closed it to like share something, and I have to go to school in 6 minutes. Damn, missed them. Oh, well. Wait, Mudskip, you knew they were here and didn't say anything? Jail.
Yeah.
Jail.
Sorry.
Oh, you're back. Alright. Voluptuo, we got it working, and it was just us banging our heads against a rock, but we got it. You nailed it.
Painful.
So yeah, now I'm just gonna. I mean, this was the hardest part. Now I'm gonna clean it up and then get text in there, and then I'll need to figure out how you're writing states or like number of items or whatever, and just load that into the buffer because I'm not a heathen and I just use my God-given buffers, Archie, and then this should be good to go. But I got like a day of work left on this.
I mean, I use the buffer sometimes. I use string var 4. I expand.
I just never ever will make my own string when those just work.
The fucking this thing that I've copied, the save game time, it uses string var 4. It buffers into string var 4.
Then what are you doing incrementing a pointer?
But it just uses that for part of it.
Yeah, that's even worse.
It's just like how else, even if I'm using string var 4, I'm gonna buffer, or I'm gonna... I mean, I guess you don't have to. It's just if you're trying to put a bunch of things in a string, you might as well just increase it with...
Okay, look, are you right? Yes. Do I have to then think harder about how to manage this array? Yes. Does append just work? Yes.
I guess that is true.
I think that's my point, is append into the buffers just will always work. It will never fail you, and you never have to collect garbage.
Is there, like, did Game Freak just never use append, or when decomping, does it just, like, look like...
Oh, that's a good... Oh, yeah, is incrementing matching. I actually don't know. Like, Game Freak has string append, but they almost never use it.
Yeah, which is why I, like, wonder if they do use it, and we just, when it was decomped, it just didn't, like, make immediate sense or something. I don't know.
I suspect, and this is my theory for a lot of the code, is that, like, one guy knew C,
Yeah,
and
so they didn't use
and so
they
he's
didn't use-
incrementing the pointers, and the new guy was like, I need a append function ASAP. I'm not doing that pointer shit. But yeah, I mean, look at because yeah, you're right. They do increment pointers a lot in the repo, and they use string append like literally in the trainer card and the berry blender, and that's pretty much it. The Union Room, yeah, a couple places here and there, but not nearly as often as they're doing the thing you're doing.
Oh.
Constants for item IDs in...
I mean, they expand the string bars a decent bit, too.
Yeah. I don't think I need the item IDs at all, Vol. Oh, I'm... Okay, no, for when it tells you what you dug up, yeah, that'd be easy. I'm not worried about that. Ooh, we got a thumb reveal. Fuck yeah.
You did the hard part. You could always just ship it.
Yeah, no, you absolutely did the hard part. Everything else is trivial now. The rest of this is a victory lap. Getting the button presses. I mean, I'm sure when I destroy this window, it's gonna fucking freak out, but I can figure that out. I've never cleanly destroyed a window in my life. Destroy a window just doesn't do what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, I've never had to destroy a window, so...
Don't. Just fucking don't.
I'm not
It's fine. I'll figure it
sure
out.
if I'll ever need to, because like, well, I guess
Actually,
if I
the
want
cursed
to
sprite
learn-
thing you were doing with me the other day is destroying a window.
Oh, I guess that's true, but it's
Yeah.
like a fake window.
Yeah, that is the least real window in America. All right, I'm committing and going to bed because it is 42 minutes past my bedtime, but it was worth staying up for.
Well, I'm glad that I helped you figure it out, even
Thank
if I
you.
feel like I did nothing.
Yeah, I am more upset that you had to stop what you were doing to work on this.
No, it's okay. I was just putting some text in a window.
In the most cursed way possible.
Well, my text in the window is not. Oh, I guess yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. We have nice things. Stop torturing yourself. All right, create a text string prototype, and we're gonna push that.
This
bitch.
one really didn't even need it because it is the amount of Pokemon you have in your decks.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's doing it because it wants to do the get string right align X offset thing.
Mm-hmm.
Does that work with the string var? I assume it
Yeah.
probably does. Why
It does.
wouldn't it? So then why it's using string var for expand placeholders? Then why does it switch to a string?
That is weird.
That doesn't make any sense. Wait, what?
Oh wait, I forked this. Why won't you let me set up stream? That's weird. Oh, I don't have right. I have to add new remote. Fine. Okay. Git add remote. Or no, it's git remote add. Okay, let me see the snippet you're working on. Let me try to reciprocate in kind.
Oh no, it's okay. I figured out what was going on.
Alright, okay.
They were just buffering a string into G string for some unknown reason because it wasn't a string that like had any expansions. It was literally just the word Pokédex. So I just deleted those two lines because I am not using the word Pokédex. I'm using the word Dex.
Hell yeah. You could just print the word
And
Dex instead of doing all this other nonsense.
Deleting those two lines stopped my game from crashing. Now the text I wanted to show is not printing, but at least the game is not crashing.
That's a win. Sounds like a win to me, dog. Alright, I'm gonna stop streaming, fight with Git for 5 minutes, and then go to bed. But I will see you all maybe tomorrow. Actually, this week is kind of fucked IRL. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to stream next. I'll figure it out. But y'all get a ping, because the cool kids get pings. Alright, peace, y'all.
See ya months ago.
Thanks again. Alright, and for those of you on Twitch, which I think is just Red Bites, have a fantastic night. I'm glad we got it.